Hello, internet friends. It's Saturday night, and we are playing Call of Cthulhu here on Quests and Chaos. Thank you so much for joining us on YouTube. We're being simulcast into movie theaters across the country.
Ooh,
I don't know.
Fathom events.
Yeah, Fathom events. We're on a satellite feed. You know, people can just jump in and pay-per-view. No one's paying per view this. We are so glad you're joining us tonight. Thank you for being here. We'll start off with the obvious news. As we said last time, we are diminished tonight. Pooja is not with us as she is working in a professional play.
Acting.
I know. It's amazing that someone's getting paid for looking like a dummy on a Saturday night. We do it for free. But Pooja, break a leg. It's opening night, or was that yesterday?
I think that was yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday. So
break your other leg.
yeah, break a actually Pooja might. So let's not say that.
Ooh,
That's
method.
method.
Break their legs.
Break
I love it. Yes,
other people's
break
legs.
someone else's legs.
Laws, don't.
Oh, it's a mob play.
You know, we don't talk about it.
Hey, I hear you putting on a little production over here. Come on.
Pooja's like, be a real shame if something happened to your actual play. Real shame. You just should pay the money. That's all. Speaking of paying the money, our fabulous Patreons are the reason that our lights are just so recently on. And speaking of the lights being on, we want to thank Alondra on the zeros and ones who is helping us out tonight. She is here. And as a bonus, I got to ask her some questions about my home game, and she sent me in an awesome new direction. Always great to talk with her.
Beware players.
Always great to talk with her about that stuff. And not only do our Patreons help us out, but you viewers today help us out. And I don't know what the players, I don't know who was really nice to somebody, but you have made it rain, players. First, we have 7 coins from Griff. What is the coin to bit exchange rate?
It's approximately the same because it was $5 for 500 bits, and it's a $5 super chat.
That was the least funny answer you could have given.
That's actually correct.
Yeah, but that's always the least funny
1
answer.
to 1.4.
Hilariously, I'm the straight man at this table.
There you go.
It's not going to get better than that. It's not. We should just go.
And with that,
yeah. Good night, everybody. It's not going to get better than that. Can we have that be the episode title?
Well, there's our short. We're done.
Not even person. That was awesome. That made my day. But Griff, you're like Canadian, like 80%. You know, you could have done something funny. But we have 7 coins from Griff. 2 of them are for me. Ooh. And a fulsome 5. I don't even know if I have that many tokens here. 4,
we got
5. Oh, that was so close.
You got it in the thing. This is... No, coffee would make me cry. No, coffee would make me cry.
Good defense.
Oh my gosh, I caught that.
Oh, man.
You just hit me with that. You weren't aiming for anything. You just...
and then we have 4 coins from our friend Kaji, and Nick has requested a Khajiit joke, so I'm gonna.
I don't think he did.
I mean, I technically did.
Yeah, you did.
did.
Maybe it was more of a challenge.
Yeah.
I know you're not gonna.
Snarky remark that backfired.
So we're gonna spend these 4 bits on skooma.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh man. Oh.
Try.
Come on, Ezra. I blame the trimmer.
You are not going to win a single carnival game.
I really wanted that goldfish.
Hey, Ezra,
It's a Cupid doll.
in the next flashback, could my character's name be Snarky Remark?
Snarky remark.
That tracks.
Please.
That's the name Nick wrestled under.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's taken.
We don't talk about that, though. Remember?
I don't know what you were doing on Glow. That's an 80s joke. We also have 5 coins from a new name, a new viewer that I've not heard of. So I think it's Pudja.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely that.
I mean, come on, Puja.
You know.
How do you pronounce Pudja?
Puya.
Puya. Oh, Hispanic.
Booyah! Booyah!
I was going for the German joke because, yeah, but also that works.
I feel sorry for when she comes back.
We're going to get murdered.
No, we're
want
going
her
to
to be
every
here.
time we see her, we're going to be like, Puya!
I'm so sorry.
I'm ready.
I'm so sorry.
Bring it on her.
Fantastic.
Let's go, Ezra. Let's go.
Oh, good. But 5 coins.
Wow.
Apparently, you're paying her too much for this play.
Yeah.
Jeez.
We have
Somebody got a gig.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
9, 10.
You got a bunch.
I am gonna make so many
13,
accounting
14.
rolls.
We got 14.
And I'm not entirely.
You might.
and I don't know if we hit the patron ones from the Discord.
Oh, that's right, because it's a new month. I think that must have been what she was doing.
Thank you.
Alondra's on
Thank you,
top of
Alondra.
all
Just
this.
checking. Because we need more.
Yes,
So,
obviously. We're going to the opera.
I would like to thank Pudja for that kind gift. And it, when somebody does something that awesome, all you can say is "Pooyah."
I'm going to get murdered.
We need like Al. Oh God, what's his name? The horrible actor
Keep going.
who would
Adjective.
say "Booyah." He was in Sentimental Woman. Al Pacino.
Oh.
Thank you.
Horrible actor?
Well, these days,
we are not derailing.
these days, but he would be like,
Thank you.
2 coins from Cheesecake Fries.
my buddy Cheese.
Cheesecake fries.
The players, I'm assuming.
Whoa, we're
giving
double
them-
checking.
we're giving
double
them the-
checking.
Nope, one to me, one to them, because we only have one small one.
I was gonna say, no, it's both to you.
Whoa.
Trying to buy his way into your affections.
I also think that you may have misheard numbers and distributed more than what Pusha actually allowed, but I'm going to allow it if you guys want to just retain them.
Sure.
We can only make so many
Use
accounting.
them.
That's right.
Oh,
Today,
did she give us $5, which is
She gave me
one
one coin.
coin? Oh.
Yes. But I mean, give her credit.
yeah.
Thanks, Pooja.
You know what?
Whose
I'm
name
not-
is Pooja.
Look, if she wants to call Puya cheap, that's fine with me. But I know the kind of high roller Puya really is.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Puya gets her hotel room comped in Vegas because she's just laying down.
The golden nugget.
Yeah. They're like, oh, Mr. Puya, this way. It's like the Navy. They call everyone Mr.
Sure.
Did we decide who was going to do the...
Me.
Well, there we go.
My idea.
So, we, as always, have a recap from one of the players' perspectives of the silly, as mostly. I mean, it sounds better to say as always instead
As
of,
always.
you know,
We do
as,
it intentionally.
As occasionally.
as sometimes we do. So, Charlie is going to recap the madness of the last episode.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to honor the life and memory of one Blackjack the cat.
Amazing.
He's
ways.
adorable.
He was
How
so
sweet
adorable,
the sound
adorable. I can't say it in his
that
voice,
saved
but that's all right.
Oh, wet.
The poor little black, going British for some reason.
It's because you're competing against.
was lost, but now am found.
Poor little thing was just a little bit too precocious and probably in the wrong place at the wrong time. We all woke up and found ourselves on board that dream train again. And we're having a quiet night after Rudolph yeeted himself right out of there.
and not the eating off the side of the train, which puts you right back on the train.
Exactly.
No, the eating out of existence.
Would Blackjack say wheat? How would you pronounce a Y in that? Like something? No, because he wouldn't say wello.
No, it's
Right, so it'd be yeet.
yeah, be eat.
These are the important questions.
Killing it, Ezra. Charlie?
Do you want me to actually finish
Yes,
this
please.
recap
Sorry,
or
Charlie.
what?
Go ahead, Charlie.
I don't have any game. We need to string this out, man.
Clearly, I can tell.
I gotta wait for Puya to come back.
You know, we do miss you, Pooja.
Oh, it's Puja?
Yeah, sorry,
It
man.
was Pooja the whole time.
Wait a minute. It was Puja the whole time.
Dun dun.
Old Lady Pugington.
So yes, we all arrived, and Rudolph took one look at the situation and said nope, and got himself right back out of there. I'm sure that will cause no ill effects out in the waking world. And we had a quiet night until we came across the body of one Mr. Blackjack, and that was. That started off a whole cavalcade of problems from a very interesting cat detective who had just one more thing to say all the time. And we did eventually figure out that it was a fella who was being taken over constantly, repeatedly, by some entity that turned his eyes from gold to red. We also had to deal with 5 very incredibly horny people who I'd never want to see again, if I could possibly help.
Incredibly horny people.
Who I would prefer to never see again if I could possibly help it, but here we are.
They were beautiful.
Don't go to sleep.
You know what? Charlie's just going to find everywhere else to sleep and never again on the train. And we did eventually figure it out and got the entity more or less contained. They're going to be dealing with it appropriately. And something happened to Erna. We're still not entirely sure what. She just very calmly walked herself out and can't tell us what caused her to go
Or
walking
won't.
out. No, she was trying. So I very strongly believe it's a can't rather than a won't. But then we're all waking up as far as I'm aware. Back on the normal, not Henri Orient Express.
So before we get to that, we are going to jump over to Rudolph. So you wake up. It's about 11 o'clock at night on the train. Reggie is snoring next to you blissfully. Or in the bunk, the other bunk.
Honk shoe. Honk shoe.
I just figured their relationship had gone to a new place.
Yeah. Well,
He does that in his sleep.
Honk shoe.
You get used to it.
Honk shoe.
Actually, it's hard to go to sleep without it now.
Honk shoe.
Wish the beds were farther apart.
Yeah.
And there is a very light knock on your door.
Yeah, I'm up.
Honk shoe.
It's a porter.
Yeah.
And he says, excuse me, monsieur, I am letting all the guests know that tomorrow morning we will be passing into Italy, and about 6 o'clock we will be emerging from the tunnel, and about an hour after that the Italian authorities will board the train for the customs inspection.
Yes.
And so if you could let your compatriots, your fellow passengers know.
They probably won't be up by then. Actually, can I get some breakfast tea? I'll get things ready now.
Of course. And the lounge car will be open throughout the night, should you require it.
Thank you.
Of course.
No.
Yeah.
And he.
Now that they've forgiven him for starting a
Fine if it's during the night.
Yeah.
But like actually, only now.
Yeah.
Is it
When
open
no
to
one
you.
else is in there, you can go in.
Yeah.
And he'll continue down the hall. He's doing this at every door. You notice at the ladies' door, after he knocks 3 times, he continues on.
So I'm gonna do a few things.
Oh wait, you were asleep in that same room.
Are all 3 of us in the same
I
compartment?
think you are all in the same.
I think for this time we all decided to crash. In
And
the same
Erna
place.
is in the
Let's hear
ladies'.
your honk shoe.
But
Absolutely
I didn't necessarily
not.
open up the
Charlie
door
doesn't snore.
all the way, so I don't know if he noticed.
Yeah.
Charlie's been a train hobo. If you snore on the train, you get caught and yeeted off the train.
It's true.
Keep it down.
Yeah.
And about 10 minutes later, there's another tap.
My tea.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Of course. And so you've done this before, you've traveled on this before, and you've had stuff, and you're pretty sure that the only thing that you're concerned about is if they notice the sword part of the sword cane.
There's that. Well, there's a reason why I got sword canes.
Yes. And you've
For
taken.
the Italian government.
I mean, like other places, but this is.
I mean, the
specifically
Balkans
for-
look, you can take whatever the hell you want into the Balkans, but Italy is a little more, it's in 1923, Mussolini is now the prime minister, and the trains are starting to run on time.
Bum, bum, bum.
And there is. I mean, a part of why I got them at that place was specifically it was like
They were the best. They were the
if
best.
they're going to be concealed.
The only other piece you're concerned about is the arm.
Yeah.
Which right now you're just keeping in. I'm
Wrapped up in like a jacket.
Does Erna have it?
Something.
Does Erna have it in her luggage? She might have it in her luggage.
I don't think we put it in any luggage. I think we
No.
just kept it.
Yeah, that's right.
I
it's been-
wrapped it up.
Yeah.
It was wrapped up, but I don't
Brought
think
it
we.
into the room, so
It's in the room
ostensibly
with
it's
us.
our
Yeah. Okay. It's sitting in your room. Okay. Yeah.
But what we don't have is any papers for it.
It's true.
So
And I mean, you're aware. I mean, you've done, as you said, you've done this before. But usually, if you were bringing antiquities into Italy, you'd have papers for them so that they didn't think you were a smuggler.
yeah,
All right, get to forging, buddy.
there's that, and but there's also some other paperwork I want to work on tonight.
Okay.
So I'm breaking out the Coke.
Coca-Cola, what?
Yeah.
He says that like he's sarcastic, and yet.
No, there's no sarcasm in there.
So for about the first 30 minutes that you're doing things, you're like doing that polite, I'm going to be quiet. But you like make lots of noise as you're trying to be quiet. But they just sleep through everything.
Shoe.
Well, I mean, for the forgery stuff, I'm gonna do that in here. That shouldn't hopefully take too long. This
Yeah.
should be pretty standard. I'm hoping.
Let's see what you roll.
I should be able to.
They're reaching for the.
Yeah. So that is a critical
Oh yeah.
success.
Well, you
I
have
think
yes.
you could do better. I would like. I'm gonna. Put
If somebody seconds
All right.
it,
No, absolutely not. I'm not taking away a critical.
you know
success
Nick
from
would
him.
second that.
He would. I'm not going to.
So you.
I can second that.
I think
Let's
you can
just
do better.
see.
You have to
wait,
use the second
If you're
roll.
taking it, you're taking the roll.
No, I'm saving it for accounting rules.
All right.
There we go.
So you you have made you like have the papers with you, and so it's just a case of like getting the signature, the fake signature, and all that sort of thing. You've made an excellent set of papers for this. And what was the other thing you wanted to make?
The other thing is, I'm going to collect my initial notes when I was replicating the symbols on the train because after I put them on, they changed.
The Doom Train.
The Doom Train.
Okay.
And I'm going to get the Doom Train,
Okay.
and I'm
Which
going
might
to...
actually also, they might have some questions about that, although it's a child's toy as far as they're concerned. It's just covered in blood. Dried blood.
Tried?
Tried.
Chocolate syrup.
Chocolate syrup.
Oxidized chocolate syrup.
Going back to the Stephen King thing.
I mean, that's another goddamn business.
I don't
but-
recall a cleaning of the Doom Train episode.
No. But yeah, I'm
You
going
didn't
to...
get my DM about cleaning the
That's
train.
what Reggie's been doing all this time.
I'm going to be doing a little bit of Coke throughout the night.
Yeah,
to
takes the
stay
edge off.
Focused and...
Make me a con roll.
All right. Eventually I'll screw this up.
You gonna go bump in the night?
So that is a critical
Yeah.
success for con.
You are. You can see light. You can see you see sound right now. You're so focused.
Good, because I'm dealing with stuff that I shouldn't be dealing with.
Are you doing this in the room?
This no, I'm doing this in the lounge.
Okay, the lounge car is basically empty. There's one. The night porter is talking with, you guess, the night conductor very quietly at the bar, and they are totally ignoring you.
Oh, fantastic.
So you walk in with a model train.
I mean, I'm not just like
Yeah, you didn't bring. I think you just
got
have the
stuff.
train, right? You got rid of. You don't have the.
Yeah, I don't have the. I want to get it because we're getting to a point where maybe I want that on hand, packed up somewhere. Get that in a suitcase or something.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just that. It's some like a fresh journal, my old notes from the initial.
Do you have any Cthulhu mythos now?
I do not yet.
Okay.
That's a huge oversight on your
It's
part.
very much a yet.
Okay.
Yet. Yeet?
Now,
Yet.
you're being you know the you have a sense of the motion, although you've never seen it, I don't think.
Well, I think it's really weird, and like because it's definitely not something that I've worked with before, because it seems to me that where we are and how I use it, like I'm actually worried that the symbols that I took notes on have changed as well with the change in location. And so I'm hoping that if I actually got some of the symbols wrong in my first pass, like rough sketches, that I can use those as reference. That's why I want that.
Okay, make a spot hidden roll.
Oh, why would... I'm actually going to use...
No.
Yeah.
Good.
No, that's
No?
not... No.
Oh, I saw one of
Spot hidden is... No. I mean, if I was competent, it would have been a good roll.
Points always going to spot hidden.
Oh, worse.
Oh, good.
Okay.
You rolled an Amy.
It seems like the symbols are basically the same, although some of them are squigglier.
Yeah.
Same symbol, more squiggle.
Yeah.
I mean, this seems so, like, just the impression that I got initially, this is something that you kind of have to get used to intuiting. And I don't think this is something that comes naturally to Rudolph.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would know how to intuit this.
Yeah.
You know, this is this is chaos.
Yeah.
You know, so, but, you know, you feel like, as I said, the symbols are basically the same. They're just kind of, in some ways, more ornate, but it's kind of just random squiggles that seem to have been added.
So I think here's a crazy idea that I was thinking. If I see a symbol and it's static, if I can break it into two parts, knowing what it looks like if it was combined, and then try to start...
Do you have any linguistics skills?
Not linguistics per se, but I do know, I mean, I know two languages, so like
Make me an intelligence roll.
Yes, thank you.
Penalty die on this one.
Oh.
If you had Erna here, who is a trained linguist,
Erna will not see any of this.
Hopefully.
I don't think I'm that smart. Can I get
I'll second.
gotta get that crit fumble.
Obviously.
Okay, but we're only down to 12 coins.
Okay, I'll spend a point of luck to make.
I've got Nick to use bits and spend luck. I mean, I'm checking off my bingo card here.
Where's his pod?
And I got Puya to donate coins, so
This is not for Rudolph.
I'm going to call her Puya for the rest of the
I
time.
don't think that's a good idea. Ezra.
So yes, I managed to just
When I do it, it's funny. When you do it, it's derivative.
Right, yeah, sure.
be a little more classy.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, you stole my joke.
Come on, Dale.
Being called worse.
That's Rudy.
All right.
I'm Ruby.
Forgot. So you made the roll,
Yes,
but with a normal success.
normal success.
All right. You can't find a pattern. It seems like there's no repeating of these symbols. So you know, if some of them repeated, it might have been easier to find a kind of way to bifurcate them.
Okay, I mean, so I think it's
But you like take every symbol and you try quartering it, you're having it. You're going down the full cocaine madness path of
I
just
don't
like,
think,
you know.
So this is something where I don't think I'm gonna. This feels like a project.
Yeah.
And so this is just starting to try and get a sense of things, come up with ideas.
So you don't realize
take
that you've
notes.
been at this for like 5 hours.
So actually, I would have my pocket watch open because
Okay.
I know it's going to be at 6, and so at around like 5:30.
Well,
wanna
actually,
get place.
the night porter at about 5 will come up and say, "Monsieur, perhaps you would like to."
Damn it!
Ah,
What?
I'm very sorry, Monsieur. Perhaps you would like to get a quick bit of sleep before the Italian authorities, who can be a tad brusque, come on board.
Yeah. Okay.
He says studiously, not looking at anything you are doing.
Oh, it wouldn't make sense. He'd lose his mind maybe if he was paying attention.
He is just like eye contact. He's like, do not look at the train with blood on it.
Oh, it's not fresh blood. He wouldn't notice that. What's his dried blood spotting skill?
All right, I'll roll it. I've got bits, man.
What's
Where am I done?
the porter's Cthulhu name though?
Yeah. He's just like, why do you have a toy train, you silly man?
An adult with a toy train.
Ah, they're insufferable. You know what they all deserve?
What's that?
Well, when you wake up, I'll tell you.
You've recently met.
So, yeah, okay.
And you don't know when they're, but you remember that the last time you all took a trip to the Dreamlands, you kind of woke up at the normal time, but you all woke up at once.
The thing is I don't think we have to do it synchronized. So I'm just not.
I mean, you've
sleeping
kind
on
of
this
proven that.
train. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gathering up my notes. I'm trying to keep them in order.
Make me a con roll with no penalty die.
Finally, I feel like I was making progress, and then this asshat came up. No.
All right.
Use a coin.
Do you want to?
Now, so is this? Hold on, though. Is this? I start to feel drowsy and it can be solved by cocaine.
You notice you have a
this-
slight bit of a nosebleed.
Oh, I'm not doing that much coke, and I'm not snorting it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. All right. You notice your heart is zooming.
Yay, cocaine.
That means it's working.
Yeah. It's a problem. So here's the thing. Yeah, Rudolph thinks he's fine.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. There's a heart attack, somewhere in there.
You can have a lot of mini heart attacks.
You can have a lot of mini.
Let's find out.
I've always said you can have a lot.
So I
of
know
mini.
a part of this because I am somewhat basing Rudolph of somehow my brother, and my brother's had a lot of mini heart attacks.
Weirdly, Rudolph can no
wow.
longer say the letter L.
Oh, interesting. Lost the L.
Yeah, just
That's not how that works.
Instead of taking an L, you lost it.
So you head back to the room, and you've already prepared everything. So now you're just like, where are they? Where are...
I mean, so here's what annoys me is like, okay, I could get a little more in, then they're gonna wake up, I'm gonna be in a zone, and I agonize for a while over like, do I get started, do I not get started? I'll pace around for a little bit.
In the middle of pacing, scusi, signore, and he looks at a list and he says, oh, English, customs.
Oh, papers. All right, I mean papers.
And you
Gather up all the papers.
Shoe.
And
and how many passengers in this cabin, signore?
oh, we're got 4.
It says
had a
3 on the
sleepover.
manifest.
There's 3
Why
in
would
this
it
one,
say
and then the
3 in-
lady.
Because Erna has
Oh, Erna.
separate ladies.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, math. Yeah, we had a over to the other cabin. My niece is with us here.
And you thought she was in your cabin?
This is my cabin.
So
What cabin
3.
are we in? 4.
4 in the party.
In this cabin,
In this cabin.
number 7,
Yes.
there's 4 people?
At this time.
Wait,
Are you asking how many are supposed to be? Or are you asking how many there are?
May I come in, signore?
They're sleeping, but I can open up the door. 1, 2,
Uno.
3, 4.
the Erna's in
No,
another
Erna's in
cabin.
another. She's in her own cabin.
No, we crashed in the same one.
Oh,
all
that's
spent the
right. At
same
the
night.
end, he's right.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
right. The manifest says there are only
understand.
3 people in this room.
right.
Yes,
Look at
my
that.
niece is staying in our cabin. She has a ticket for the one over.
Okay, number 8.
Yes.
Well, okay.
Sorry for the confusion.
No.
Hey, we gotta be fashion,
And
right?
the boxes must be checked, signore. Is there anything you wish to declare?
I'd have a snarky remark, but no, here are papers for what we've brought.
May I see the statuary?
Which one? Can you hold up the paper?
Yes, it is the arm of a statue.
Yes.
It's sitting on like the counter wrapped in a jacket.
All right, yeah, I'll pick it up. I'll bring it over.
Okay, it says,
It is as described.
sí, signore. And this statue of a, is it a printing press?
I think it was a printing press.
Is that, do you have the, is that in this cabin?
No, that's, I'm pretty sure that's not. Yeah.
Okay. Well, everything seems to be in order here, signore. I hope that your niece feels better. I'm very sorry if I'm talking too loudly.
Honk shoe.
Gesundheit. And
Thank you.
please enjoy your stay in the beautiful country of Italia.
Oh, I've been here before. It's wonderful.
Buonasera. And they'll continue on. They skip number 8, you see, because, you know, you covered that.
Where
Damn,
the
we
printing
could've-
press statue actually is.
I completely forgot that Erna had stayed over in our cabin.
Well, we could have smuggled so much stuff in the other cabin. We've missed opportunity.
now we know for next time.
Now we know for next time. If there's a
Next
sick
time we're
girl
coming
in
through Italy.
if there's a sick girl in our cabin, then we can stuff stuff in her cabin.
And you have a master forger
And we have a master forger.
who's 1 for 2, I think, on forging now.
Oh, yes, one was a critical success, the other
Yeah.
was a fumble. So, you know, we've averaged out to 0.
I'm decently competent at it, but my dice are different.
Your dice tell a story.
When we leave, we're taking a bunch of that weird rotten cheese that's not allowed anywhere else.
The fruit flies. Just bring some fruit flies in. So you can go have breakfast and, you know, they'll be awake at some point. Or you can keep working on what
No,
you're
I'm
working on.
gonna work more.
Okay.
Fruitlessly work more.
Fruitlessly work more. So the train is going to arrive in Milan at noon. And every once in a while you look up and you see by about 10 o'clock,
They're still in hell.
I mean, they're on the other train, yeah.
Yeah.
He is correct, yes.
But by 10 o'clock, you're starting to be in outskirts and things are becoming more industrial, less green fields and pastoral land, and much more sort of almost like Victorian smog factory kind of thing.
When did we wake up last time? It was earlier, wasn't it?
Last time, yeah, you recall waking up earlier last time.
I'm getting a mirror and checking their breathing every
They're
so
fine.
often.
Yeah, they're fine.
Honk shoe.
You're sure that Reggie is a...
Here's the real problem. Because, like, I think if I can hear my heart beating in my ears, I probably shouldn't do too much more coke.
Not so much more.
But you got to take the edge off.
Well, no, I don't want to fall asleep. If they're still doing stuff, I just feel like that's bad. I feel like being in there is bad. I have reasons for that,
Yeah.
which we've discussed.
You have no idea what waking someone up from that will do to them.
No, I don't want to fall asleep.
Well, there's no danger of that right
As
now.
long as they don't start spasming.
Right? No, there's no spasm
I'm not
going on.
too worried. They're breathing, but I'm worried about me crashing. But I'm also not thrilled with exploding my heart.
Sure.
Yeah, it's real cross purposes here.
Uh-huh.
Push me, pull you. Right now, you seem like your heart is slowing down a little. You know, the tea helped.
Weird.
Apparently, it was herbal. The porter will, at about 10, will knock and say, "Do you want any breakfast, senor, monsieur? We can bring food for your
Hard-boiled eggs, and I'm trying to think of stuff that can be brought cold.
Yeah.
So if they wake up, there's food here. Yeah, and I list up anything that I
All
think
right,
is.
so you're going to wake up to a hearty breakfast of hard-boiled eggs and toast.
No, toast would.
Caviar.
No, because fruit would be fine.
Yeah, there's a fruit plate. There's a fruit plate. There's a fruit and cheese.
should be
There's a fruit
okay.
and
Fruit, cheese,
and like
eggs.
little rolls. It's very German breakfast.
Erna will feel right at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly, no Nutella.
What? What kind
Still remember the
train
first
is
time when I
this?
was like,
What?
This is
Okay, I'll go
breakfast?
to the Dreamlands.
We're having
Forget it.
chocolate for breakfast? What the hell's wrong with you people?
Chocolate croissants.
Yeah.
Traditional.
So you, about 11, they all Well, actually, Reggie and Charlie sit up, wake up.
Hello.
Erna sits up, goes, "My arm!" and falls down, unconscious.
Oh no. Yeah, I'll run up to Erna.
All right. She seems like she is she is in bad shape. That fight took a lot out of her. And, her arm, it's like her arm has burns on it right now.
Oh my God.
But when she was sleeping, her breathing was fine.
Yeah.
She did
what
fine,
happened?
but
What happened there?
Nothing particular. She just didn't have her arm in the dream.
I mean, everything was fine up until the end.
What?
And what happened at the end?
We got into a fight
Did we?
with the person that killed
Oh,
Blackjack.
right. I gave him a big bear hug.
Yeah.
Yes.
You wrestled him against the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna run
All
to
you
the
took
door.
away
and
from
I'm
that
gonna-
was that Blackjack is dead.
I didn't know. I didn't hear. I was
Oh, yeah.
listening for.
Blackjack died, and
That's great.
monster attacked
And
him.
I'm shouting out down the hallway at
Yeah.
the door for someone.
All right, yeah, Porter comes running. Yeah, yes, monsieur.
My niece. She's having problems.
Oh, do you
Medical help.
Let me see if there is a doctor on the train, and I will get the conductor as well.
Thank you.
Yes, number 7, and he runs off very quickly.
Is she still like in a bed, or do we need to look?
She flopped down on her back on the bed.
If she was well, she would have said she was a doctor.
No.
No, she is unconscious.
No,
and
if she was well, she was.
Oh, yeah,
have said it.
and she is not. This is not like sleeping unconscious. This is like I mean, none of you are doctors, but this is passed out. Yeah, I mean, if you were a doctor, you might think coma.
Oh.
And so, about 20 minutes later, the conductor comes in with a gentleman, an older gentleman with a big droopy mustache and a little black bag.
And at this point, we've caught Rudolph up on what happened in
you've told him the whole
Dreamlands.
story in the Dreamlands.
You were watching. I don't have to tell you.
He keeps asking.
And
you
they just wouldn't have sex with me, and I couldn't take it.
Okay, no, filtering this out. No, right now. Okay, I gotta focus. I gotta focus on Erna.
This is Dr. D'Antoni. He is a doctor in Milan, and he will be getting off the train in Milan as you are. But he is happy to take a look at your.
Please.
And the doctor will.
Is his full name Daniel Anthony?
No,
That's not important.
no.
Sorry.
I am Alessandro D'Antoni.
D'Antoni.
Yes.
Daniel Anthony.
What has happened to this young lady's arm?
It looks. She was fine, and she woke up, and
So she went to bed and she was fine, and she woke up and her arm looks like this.
she woke up late as well.
So you remember that her arm was like that when she went to sleep because of the shenanigans in the
arm thing.
the spell.
Yeah, but I don't know what to say about that.
Fair point.
Didn't she get electrocuted or something?
I bet. What? Oh no.
No? Am I
She has
misremembering?
Would you say something?
Because her arm
He's
is...
a doctor. He's going to treat her based on what happened.
Oh, you're right.
Can you see what happened? I don't recall her being electrocuted.
Signore.
My bad.
Signore, this woman needs a hospital. I think if we take her to l'Hospital Municipale in Milan.
Can we do anything now?
Yes, I will help her. He pulls out a syringe and he starts like balancing out something, and he says, "The good news, she is resting.
That is good.
She is not. There is no sign of pain, but she also is not reacting to physical stimuli." And he will like snap in front of her and stuff like that, and that is concerning. Electrocuted.
No.
She was not electrocuted.
No, I don't know why he said that.
So what has done these to her
What
arm?
does it look like to you? I don't know.
These look like maybe chemical burns.
What would you do for those?
Perhaps I was a doctor in the war, and it looks sort of like the poison gas. The acid poison gas.
Okay.
Nasty business. Hopefully she has not breathed any of it. But where did she find? Where did you find her? Where did this happen?
I
love how they're both just like looking at
Well, I said the wrong thing, so I feel
I'm just gonna make a quick psychology roll for the old doctor here.
Oh dear.
I think this woman, does she have a cabin?
yeah, over.
she has her own cabin.
She wasn't feeling well, so she stayed
No,
with us.
clearly. So I think you will go and pack her belongings.
Yes.
I will wire ahead to the hospital. We will prepare a room for her. You will know where she is and that sort of thing. And hopefully, day, maybe two, she's feeling better. But we will make sure she gets the care she needs.
Can I do a psychology roll to see what his vibe is right now?
Sure. Yeah, make a psychology roll.
Cool.
There you go.
Wow. He's sort of like you get the feeling that he is in like, I am a registered notifier here, and something's been done to this woman, and they're being very cagey about what happened and when.
Make sure to
and
check that
so
off.
he is. So what you get is that he is trying to separate her from you.
Can I get a?
But let me make
sorry.
clear,
Yeah.
in a concern for her safety way, not in a if I can get her alone.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you see any? Would I see any wiggle room for bribery?
Oh, that would just go over great.
Well, that's why I'm asking for my hard success psychology roll. Whether this guy is like
Hard success, he's trying to do what's best for her.
Sure.
Yeah.
And he's worried that we could be a concern.
Yeah.
I think if you rolled common sense,
what
bribery
you're-
would be a terrible idea.
Yeah, the psychology tells you that the bribery thing would probably add to his concerns about, and it'd be great if nobody heard about
Right.
it.
Okay. So how about this?
She fell down the stairs, right?
So I guess like while you're packing, I'm probably going to say, Doctor, if I could speak to you for a moment.
Yes.
Erna is a part of our group, and we are very concerned for her. So
Yes, that is her uncle.
Yes, we are friends as well. Anything you can do to ensure her safety, and
She will be very well cared for, Signor. The Hospital Municipal is the best hospital in northern Italy.
That is incredibly.
We sadly we have some experience with treating chemical burns.
That's terrible. Well, in a way, that's a good thing, right? If this is what you think is going on, I apologize for speaking out of turn.
No.
We are at a loss.
You're
and
not
we
a
don't-
doctor.
We don't know what's going on, so.
Yes. But so you don't know how this happened?
No.
Did it happen on the train?
I believe so. She was having a hard time, and I just.
What the sort of hard time?
With the arm and the markings and the things,
Okay.
I don't know what else to say. I want to ensure that she's well taken care of, and
I promise you. And he takes out a little notepad and he writes the address on there and of the hospital. And when you come to the front, you ask the nurse for Dr. D'Antoni, and they will know. They will find me. You will be able to see the young lady at any time.
thank you very much.
Mr.
Klein.
Stein.
Klein.
Klein, pardon. German names, they all sound the same. Mr. Klein, may I wish, I believe we should take the lady's belongings to the hospital.
Okay.
Would you feel comfortable with her papers remaining with her? Or you as the, and I do not use this word, but my English is not so good, but as the next of kin, these are decisions for you to make.
I mean, I should. Hold on, I just had a thought of like, I should get you her mother's contact information. I was like, yes, of course.
Monsieur, Senor, are you well?
It's.
Have you slept?
Oh no. Oh, why has he? Oh, has he noticed my eyes?
Yeah.
We love observant doctors.
We love.
No, I had. I was working through the night. We've got some
So,
research.
when did you notice the arm?
It was yesterday. She was complaining about it, but we.
All right.
She seemed fine. We spent the day doing research, and she was sleeping. And again, I thought she was fine. And then
He takes a little look out the hall and he closes the door and he says, were this something that I was required to report to the authorities? I think in this case, no. I think in this case, this is accident that we helped the lady with, and when she's feeling better, she can go with you. But I don't think we need to. There's no crime here. There's no.
I mean, hopefully not. What do you think she could have been exposed to that would have?
I don't know. I am hoping that some tests will tell us.
Oh, we hope so as well.
So was she alone when this happened?
I don't know when it happened, but we were having breakfast yesterday.
Yeah,
and that's
it
when
might have
she
been. It
reacted.
might have been in that kerfuffle that happened in the dining car.
Could this? It's possible this is some sort of terrible allergic reaction. Well, we will do tests at the hospital. We have a very modern lab, and I don't think that any sort of incident report is necessary.
We appreciate that, Doctor.
Yeah, anything that you can do to help her, we're very concerned.
Very concerned.
Of course. I must go pack my belongings. We arrive in Milan in about 30 minutes.
Oh, fantastic.
There will be an ambulance waiting to take her to the hospital. I will go with them to take her to the hospital and begin the care.
Thank you so much.
And he gives you the sheet of paper with the name and the information and everything of how to find the hotel, the hospital, I should say.
Yeah.
Hotel Spital.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, actually, are there any hotels in the area you would recommend? Because if we know in advance where we're going, we can leave that information with her.
Make
if
me
she
an
wakes
intelligence roll. Everybody can make this roll as he says that.
Nope.
I'm in a state right now. I'm relying on other people.
Hard success.
All right, so he is not out there. You two both remember that Signora Cavallaro said that she was putting you up at the she said she would have rooms for you at the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele.
Rudy, we already have rooms arranged for us. Remember?
Oh, excellent. Then we can.
We remember that.
Yeah,
We can leave that information with the
he's
hospital. If she
having
wakes
trouble,
up, she'll
it's
know
fine.
how to.
See.
Okay.
And if we know where you are, I can send you telegram.
That would be wonderful, and
course,
we'll provide him that information.
Oh, the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele. I should charge you more.
It's compensated with.
He goes to pack his stuff.
Right? Is there anything in her belongings that we want to make sure stays with us?
And by the way,
all the
so
notes,
when he
the statue.
with that psychology roll, I'll give you that, like, the whole point that he was saying we're not going to report anything was clearly like he should be reporting this to the authorities, and he is not, because he's decided that he trusts you based on what you've said and things like that, because he probably should be like, this woman was attacked or something happened to this woman, but
Weird chemical burns turned up while and everyone's being cagey. Yeah, that's fair. We should make sure that the scroll, the notes, the statuary, anything else that we want to make sure stays with us.
So you say the scroll, and Erna's burnt arm goes and reaches out and grabs the scroll where it is on the counter and puts it into a death hug.
The hospital's gonna have questions about that.
You know, they're not the only ones, in fairness.
I have questions about that right now. Immediately. Did the doctor see it?
No, he went to go pack his
okay.
stuff.
I mean, I will try to like.
It does not. I mean, you can make an opposed strength roll.
Do you think they have a topical ointment for this?
I request some butter. I know from other games, butter is incredibly useful.
I thought you were going to request a silver fork.
We're in Italy. It's olive oil.
Yeah, they use olive oil here. Well, okay, wait, hold on. I'm going to make you an offer. You can try an opposed strength roll
Yeah.
against your niece's somehow terribly damaged arm,
See, what I'm going to try to do, though,
which I guess is not really giving you a choice.
if I
Or
roll at disadvantage to be extra careful,
Okay. I would
and just try
sure.
to like
yeah,
slowly
you're just trying to
twist it
slowly
out.
pry. Okay.
Yeah.
and if I assist,
I was never. Well, I'm not going to make this roll.
well, I'm saying to. Okay. All right.
This is what Rudolph would do.
Oh no.
01.
What?
Wait, let's see what I actually got. 38, which is a regular success.
All right. I rolled 100.
Oh
How much of the skin shuffs off?
no!
I was
no!
specifically.
No, you were very careful. So,
100.
the scroll,
I Jenga this out.
the scroll pops right out.
I don't
And-
like that.
And as you're going away, her hand just goes back and backhands you.
God, in my current state,
And you take 3 points of damage.
fair enough.
Hard bap.
And like you step out of the way and the hand is just like,
I hope that stops by the time she's at the hospital.
or by the time the doctor comes back.
No, if the doctor sees it, like,
Oh, you want the doctor to make a sanity roll.
why would? Because I'm looking at the statue arm, and I'm like,
Oh, you know what? Every time you look at the statue arm, you feel like it is subtly mimicking the motions that her arm is making.
Yeah, well,
Just
I
like
just-
a kind of a twitch.
I look at the statue arm and I'm like, no. Stop it.
chill out.
Down. Down on. No. Bat on.
It's not like wildly waving,
Oh,
but it's
I
like
took
when her
damage.
arm moves this way, that goes like.
I've
you know,
taken damage from something else. I don't know
I'm
when
guessing
or
it
how
was
long
the
ago.
fight with the Duke.
Yeah, you got.
Oh yeah, you killed him, but he hurt you first.
How did he hurt me? I forget.
I believe he stabbed you as you dueled.
I don't
He didn't
remember
have
that.
a sword.
but-
No, I went up and just stabbed him.
Yeah, I don't
that's
think he
right.
had anything.
Was
he
it the
did the
bear?
lightning.
Can I try to make
there.
a persuade roll on this arm to get it to chill the F out? Because we know that it's kind of sentient because it communicated with Erna. She has told us this.
So are you
We'll get you a bangle.
are you talking to the statue arm or Erna's arm?
I want to talk.
Which is a question I never thought I'd ask.
You know, life is full of strange questions. I want to try talking to the statue arm first and just see if I can get anywhere with it. He's doing this on purpose.
No.
I already offered him one.
I'm using.
Wow,
I'm using
that's
the
when
coins.
you've got FU money, when you're just he's lighting his cigars with $100 bills.
For the audience at home, I am using the coins as a cup.
Coinster.
What are those called? Coasters.
Coasters, yeah.
We call them puyas.
I've arranged them to be a coaster. Because,
I can't decide if he's gonna get stabbed first or if I am.
You see that joke there? I'm running it into the ground like a pile driver.
and then bringing it back to life. Anyway, I want to try to persuade the arm that is on the desk and like look at it and be like, right, look.
All right, so you have never really doubted Charlie's sanity, but all of a
Until
sudden,
this moment.
Charlie's like, "Hey, Mr. Arm."
No, you do it better than that. Well, what did you roll? I want.
I haven't rolled anything
Yeah,
yet.
make me a persuade.
I'm gonna
So,
make my judgment based off this roll.
What are you trying to tell this arm?
Basically, I'm trying to tell it that we are trying to get her help after the situation that happened with the asshole that separated the two of them. We're trying to get her help, but if she's acting like this, there's going to be way more questions than we can answer, and someone's going to confiscate all of the pieces.
And we'll get it a new glove.
Okay, make that roll.
Do not assist.
We're gonna get it in Nuka.
Persuade, that is a 32 out of 70, so that is a hard success.
I don't think Charlie's insane.
This is making a lot of sense, says the coked up maniac.
Yeah. So
I think it makes a lot of sense too.
Says the other coked up
basically,
maniac.
Charlie sits down at the desk and like folds his hands under his chin and just starts quietly talking to it.
Kids, remember when Charlie was the sane one?
Yeah.
I still am at a 79, thank you, sir.
He makes some good points.
That's a good point. Salient
If
points.
I was a statue arm, I think I would be swayed.
Yeah, Rudy's like listening and calming down some, and like
No, there's a problem with that because Rudolph has just all the coke.
yeah.
See, the thing is the coke, then plus having a huge burst of adrenaline, and then the drop off after he's done the packing and everything.
Crash is coming.
He's about to.
As long as we can get you off the train first.
I don't know. At least from times where I've been through stuff and the adrenaline is like done.
I'm waiting
like,
for the
"Whoa."
doctor to return for him to pass out.
Oh, of course. That's the most comedic time.
But yeah, so you sit down and have a calm conversation with this arm, and it's sort of like,
It's doing one-handed sign language.
and then it makes one of these.
Senor Pepe don't like the food. And then it just goes bonk.
And I'll look over at Erna.
And Erna's arm is sort of like trying.
That could just be Erna.
All right. So I think we've come to an agreement for the moment.
You speak arm now.
I speak lots of body parts. What do you want?
Oh.
Why do I get the funny quotes today?
Yeah, you do.
The only reason I did that, honestly, is because the Puya sent me a I gotta commit to the bit at this point. Just ask Rachel.
I was gonna echo that.
I commit to every bit.
No,
we
you're
know.
committed.
She sent me a Nick length message about what she was doing
Oh.
I approve.
while incapacitated, and a great deal of it involved the scroll. So when you take away the scroll, somewhere Puya's like,
They're on stage right now, then, and somewhere that they're getting like that twinge.
yeah, they're just like, someone stepped on my grave.
Who took my scroll?
Ooh, a goose just walked across her grave.
Get away. Oh, man.
Yes, like 3 layers on that one.
Where's... I need 6 hit points.
He's up there.
So the train is coming into the station, and the doctor comes back, and he says, would you help me...
Absolutely.
what is the English word?
Do I roll for pass out?
Yeah, make a con roll.
I can help too. I'm right here.
You get a
only
feeling
funny
he's been
if I
like
hit
the
my head.
uncle,
Yeah.
On something on the way down. 91.
Good lord.
That's
was almost
pretty
a bummer.
Good
good.
lord. All right. He says, could you, and he's trying to remember the word for carry in English. And as he's like, you just go, yes. Boom.
Yep.
Yeah. What did...
He's been up all night.
He's an old man.
And he like kneels down and he's like, he's breathing. He's
He
fine. Like opens the eye and he
Done
goes,
this before.
God damn.
what,
Don't say that. Don't say it.
is this man on drugs?
Medicinally.
Oh.
He has a
okay,
cough.
Well, that is some cough.
Yes.
Quite a powerful cough.
What is wrong with this family?
Nothing. We love them just the way they are.
They are very intense individuals, and once they get focused on something, it's very hard to get them to refocus elsewhere.
I am going to give him a small sedative.
All right. Did he face plant on the bed or on the floor?
No, on the floor. He's like, you're like all kind of walking around this, like, as his sprawled body takes up most of the floor in this room.
Honk shoe.
And the doctor says, this is this should in about an hour he should wake up and he should feel a little more rested.
Hopefully.
Dr. D'Antoni, we can't express our gratitude. You've been more than helpful.
You will see the bill.
I'm confident of that.
And he gives him a shot.
How much is healthcare?
It depends on where you are.
Tip a doctor?
Do I have to tip him? I only have $3,000
You keep your
in
voice.
cash. I only have $3,000 in cash on me.
Well, coincidentally,
Reginald Sterling, if you don't keep your voice down.
I'm whisper. This is as whispery as I get.
perhaps, Signor, you will help me.
Oh, I'd be happy to.
And then I will help you.
I love that they know not to ask the small, weedy young man.
Well, yeah, that's it. And also, you Italians trust a man in a tuxedo.
That's fair.
I am in my morning tuxedo.
As opposed to a man in a flat cap and a vest.
Even in these days, Italians are very well dressed. Like the schlubby outfits are like the night. It's like when I go to the grocery store in Germany, and I'm just like, why didn't I dress up? Oh, because I can't. I don't own anything that nice. It's like I'm gonna have to
You're
wear.
wearing a shirt.
This is what I wear.
Yeah.
And like Germans are like wearing like, all these traditional outfits and like really nice clothes and,
How drab.
things that fit them.
Ugh.
And,
Weird.
Yeah, I know.
Weirdos.
I hate them too.
So you managed to carry out 2 bodies off the Orient Express.
Hey, no, don't say it like that.
2 cadavers.
No.
One of them gets in an ambulance. The other one gets in a cab with
The other one
you
gets
two.
loaded into the taxi.
Yeah. But so you
Got my arm
you
around
get off
you.
the
You'll be
train
fine.
and
weaken a
it's
Bernie's
noon, but it is drab. It feels like it's like 10 o'clock in the morning in San Francisco. The sky is gray. There's
Leaves are brown.
there's a there's almost like a bad silent movie, like just everybody's trudging along wearing dark clothes looking down, and the people getting off the train are just and they start trudging out, and
I feel there's a pall over this city.
yeah, it seems that way.
Honks you.
What a cute. Everything that I've heard about Milan has been sparkling Italian lights
Well,
and
yes,
beauty.
the diva. She
She spoke at length about the beauty and the
full of life. And
It's-
I'm sure I've been here partying.
Yeah,
at
yeah.
some point.
Yeah,
this is not the Milan that I know.
and this so
How long ago were you here?
Oh, it's foggy, but anywhere from 10 to 5 years ago.
How do you lose track of that much of your life?
I've been here multiple times.
How do you lose track of that much of your life?
Alcohol.
Fair enough.
And adding to this is the fact that this train station is essentially being completely redesigned by being torn apart. So like the entire facade of the building has basically been torn off. And they haven't, where most places would like take a piece off, put a piece on. They are taking everything off and then they'll put everything on. And so there's this, it kind of looks like it was bombed, but it probably hasn't because,
fascism.
Yeah.
Asking a question that is a little sensitive these days. When did America know that Mussolini was fascist and that was bad?
Interesting you say that. America in the 20s thought Mussolini was fantastic because finally those stupid Italians are trying to like invest in their infrastructure and take our loans and and it wasn't until that whole little once we started to realize that Hitler thing wasn't going so well.
The second of the World War.
Yeah, well,
things.
the Spanish Civil War was like the first one because Italy sent a lot of money and equipment to the fascist Spaniards. And so that was sort of when everybody was like, oh, maybe we
Wait,
don't.
hold on. No, yes.
Oh, yeah.
They
Yeah, that was when we were
That
like,
was when we
I'm
were
not
like,
sure we like these guys. And the Spanish Civil War was essentially Hitler's rehearsal for like Blitzkrieg and all that stuff.
Okay.
That was where a lot of German generals tested out the things they would later on do to Poland, to Czechoslovakia, to, you know.
To yes.
Yeah. But not Austria. We'll just surrender.
Honestly.
Well, no, they surrendered because they liked Hitler. That was,
Well, okay, that's
the wrong kind of surrender.
different than France's
Yeah,
surrender.
yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, we should be making fun of Austria, not France.
Seriously. Anyway,
But in fact, the book has a whole thing on Mussolini, and it actually talks about how there's a quote from an American woman, the daughter of what's her name? The woman who wrote the Little House, Laura Ingalls Wilder.
Oh, yeah,
her daughter
Rose.
was like
her daughter Rose.
her daughter was traveling around Europe, and she wrote back going, "The marvels that this Mussolini has brought to Italy."
One of many ways the Ingalls Wilder family's on the wrong side of history.
However, you know, there are for instance, in 1926, there were at least 3 attempts made on his life. So, you know, the Italians felt a little differently, many of them.
Well, fair enough.
Curious.
Uh-huh.
Do I go into the Dreamlands?
No.
I fell asleep on the train. Oh, because I was going to be like, what
passed out
happens if
also.
I
Blackjack's
get
just like,
pulled
hello.
It's back?
I can't get out! Someone's drugged me! No!
Are you dead too?
Oh,
Oh, you're in a different place.
you're in hell.
I actually, so, you know, I post like a picture or something that's like a little treat for the
teaser.
episode
I
coming
killed
up.
Blackjack.
I was gonna do a picture of Mussolini, but they're all like all the gifs of Mussolini are like fascist propaganda.
Oh, gross.
That
Which,
does not surprise me at all.
let's examine ourselves, world, if we're like, you know who's good? This guy. You know, like, it was yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes, people.
Yikes forever.
Yeah.
Yikes all the way down.
Yeah. So I went with the Opera House.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Bold choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good call. Good
Very
call.
little fascist iconography in opera houses.
Very little.
At that point.
I mean, in Munich, maybe. But,
Wow.
So you take a cab to the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele, which is an incredible building. It's actually an open-air cross. So it's kind of like an intersection that has been roofed by glass.
Oh.
And there are buildings that cause the cross shape. And at the point where the cross meets, there is, still exists today, a point where people go and spin around, and there's a hole in the floor that has been worn because of decades and decades of people spinning there.
Is there any particular reason?
It's just a
thing that people do?
superstition. Yeah, that was what the Italians started to do. And
Important question. Do they spin clockwise or Windershins?
I have no idea. I'm not an influencer, so I don't do that. So it's a beautiful building, and you are staying in the hotel that is part of this. And out your balcony is La Scala, the opera house, which is just an incredible building. And on the other side, not on your balcony, is the Duomo, this magnificent cathedral that took, I think it's 600 years to build, and is just the jewel of Milan. So you are right in the middle of everything.
What was the name of the opera singer that invited us? Again?
Caterina Cavallaro.
Pooja's not here, so
Someone has to take
somebody's gotta write
notes.
some
Who's
stuff
Pooja?
down. Okay. Katerina Papadavo.
Cavallaro. Like cavalier, but Cavallaro. But the Italians would say cavalli. The L the L turns into a Y, or Cavallaro.
Cavallaro?
Much like llama, like llama is how
Llama.
the Spanish would say that. The Italians do that too. And sure enough, your rooms are well, actually, you have a suite on the 3rd floor over the cafe. So, like in the morning, the smell of coffee and bread just wafts up.
Finally, something civilized.
And
Wow.
your, even here though, things are kind of muted. Like there's not like kids running around laughing and cheering. It seems like everybody's just kind of like head down.
What has happened to this city?
I don't know.
This is terrible.
Very interesting. Because this is not what I was led to believe Milan would be like.
It is not what Milan is like.
Huh.
After all the things we've been through, I'm going to blame the Frenchman. I bet it's his fault.
That honestly seems like a very fair assessment.
He would do, you know what? He's got crazy, weird power things, right? He can do, like, he got stabbed and didn't die, right?
Sure.
And he did things to earn his arm.
He did all kinds of, yeah.
I bet he did this just to spite us, and knowing we were looking forward to coming to Milan, and he made it overcast and dingy.
This will be my final.
I bet he did that. I bet it's his fault.
I don't know. This feels more like it's worn into the grain.
I don't know what that means.
Like it's been like this for a little while. Like there's a weird hopelessness.
So what you're saying is it's not about me.
It's not always about you, Reggie.
I'm finding that out. It's very disconcerting.
Isn't it?
I don't like it.
Well, on the bright side, it's not all about you. So sometimes bad things just happen, not because anything is out to get you, but just because the world sucks.
The world does kind of suck, doesn't it?
Out your window,
You've
got a view of La Scala, and there's also a large mural painted on the side of the building for the opera Aida. It's a scene of ancient Egypt with a man in the background approaching a woman in the foreground, and the woman is looking back with sort of an expectant look to the man. And that is the op, and it has a big thing across it, like Caterina Caballero, and the dates and that sort of thing. So it's an ad.
Kind of a big deal.
I'm honestly very excited about this.
Yes, I'm excited too.
I've only been to the opera a couple of times, and you know, New York is interesting as far as that goes.
New York opera is nothing compared to Milan.
So the opening night for which she's left you tickets is tomorrow.
Oh.
Well, hopefully everyone will be rested and awake and out of hospital by then.
Rudy,
And at
wake
this
up.
point, you wake up
Spritz.
on a feather bed, a very comfortable bed, and you smell coffee.
We have coffee and pano chocolate for you.
I feel like throwing up.
Don't do that.
If you're gonna do that, make it to the toilet first.
Or keep my stomach empty.
That's not a good survival strategy. I've tried that. It's not good.
You're already pretty pale
And skinny.
and old.
Aren't you just a little bit younger than him?
How old are you?
54.
Oh my God.
5 now.
Oh my God.
Moisturize. You need a skincare routine. Stat.
After the
Hey,
opera.
Reggie, this is your future.
No, it's not. As soon as we get.
Keep drinking like that and it will be.
I look at my morning whiskey and I put it down skeptically.
Not worth it.
Yeah, I say this hotel has an excellent spa. I have to say we treat ourselves before the opera. We need to look our best for opening night.
I can't say I've ever been to a spa.
Well, then
I mean, aside from the weird one on the train, and that doesn't really
I
count.
have $3,000. I'm burning a hole in my pocket.
Oh.
Let me treat you both. Let me treat you both to the spa.
Miss Caballero has covered all of your expenses.
Oh. Including the spa.
We're going to the spa. Seaweed wraps, mud things. They're going to rub places in ways that feel better and not worse,
I'm sorry, what?
but not sexually, unless you ask for it. They're going to make you
have
glow.
so many questions.
They're going to make you sing. Like
I don't sing.
It's your
I
skin
don't
will.
like any of this.
Reggie starts talking about opening your pores and
Your
like
pores will be. Oh my god.
Reginald.
And then
what?
they give you these little tasty mints at the end that just melt in your mouth. I'm telling you,
That
it's
I can accept.
completely worth it. You must come with me.
Do you remember that model train? Are you still interested in that?
What? What
I
about
need
the
some
model
help.
train? What about the
I
model
need some
train?
help.
What do you need?
Would you like to do something useful?
Not particularly, but
That is generally the correct answer to that question.
how about this? I will be positive and
do any of you speak Italian?
No.
No,
Okay.
a little bit of French.
that's not Italian.
It's not Italian.
No, it's
I will be positive and helpful in whatever endeavor that you are asking with your toy, and then you have to agree to willingly come to the spa with me and Charlie, right, Charlie?
Fine.
Yes. And you must come and you must enjoy yourself. Have fun.
4
Have fun.
4 hours of you actually being productive in a day,
Yes?
and I'll agree to that.
Agreed. 50.
The
Not gonna make it 30 minutes.
the hotel brings up a
Need some of your cough syrup.
the hotel brings up a bunch of pasta for lunch and the daily newspapers in English.
Yeah, we can. I'd like to catch up over.
Oh yeah, Charlie is like goes to the papers before going to food.
All right. Well, something definitely jumps out on the front
Oh,
Yeet.
that's for you.
Sure.
Newspaper.
Oh no. Opera star missing. Fears of abduction. Police have expressed fears that soprano Caterina Cavallaro may have been abducted from Milan's Stazio Centrale. The singer has not been seen since she alighted from the train from Paris yesterday at 1 p.m. Since then, she has not returned to her apartment or attended rehearsals at La Scala, where she is due to sing the part of Aida, which opens tomorrow night. Arturo Toscanini, music director of La Scala, has confirmed that he has had no contact from the singer since she departed Paris. Police request that any members of the public contact them if they have any information on the whereabouts of Signorita Cavallaro. We heartily urge all Milanese to join the search for our most beloved star. Damn it! What is it with opera stars going missing?
Ezra,
Maybe she still has her voice.
Lucky her.
Remind me, did she come off of the train with us, or did
No,
she continue?
she continued on when you got off, and she was
haven't seen
she was
her
essentially a day ahead of you.
Yeah, we haven't seen her since Switzerland.
Right. Okay. What is the task that you have?
Charlie, you want in on this?
Sure. Also, our benefactress is missing.
Well, I hear everyone's looking for her.
You know, I'm sure for them.
Many eyes make light work.
Sure.
What is it?
What's
What
up?
is your goal?
What do you
What
need?
is your aim?
I look forward to you explaining this in a way that doesn't make them like back away.
I mean, look, I'm working with what I got here.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy
So-
this.
He pulls out the
you
Doom
remember,
train.
yeah, I take out the Doom train, I spread out the notes. So this can be summoned to take us from one place to another. The symbols on it change based on your perspective, on where you are.
All right. All right.
This is something which, I don't know if I want to say transcends space.
I don't even know if I know the word transcends, but
It goes through or changes.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Whatever forces
Like we do every time we go onto the
work-
Henri train.
We transcend.
Indeed.
I like that.
whatever forces that work on this could potentially be used to move one thing from where it's at to another.
What are you looking to move?
The spell with the Frenchman has Erna's arm.
has owners on.
Oh, I see. You want to move that the location of where it is from where it is to where it needs
You
to be.
want to use
correct
this to
place.
get her arm back?
Not the train itself.
No, that's why I'm trying to figure out how it works.
So you use what?
Who actually used the? I can't remember who actually operated the train.
I think
believe it was
I think I did.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
believe
So
it's
you know
Travis.
that it had to travel a certain number of circuits.
Yeah.
70 something.
Yeah.
Does the magic I know work the same way as that, though?
No.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, this had to be like repeated, like a like Hail Marys and Our Fathers type of thing. Like it has to be repeated a certain amount of times in
that's
order to like
a
do what it
way
needs to do.
to use it.
Well, that's the way that this is used anyway.
Well, actually,
If I hear that word from one more person in my life, I swear to God.
Well, actually,
but I will. I can at least
The pen is mightier than the sword,
walk everyone
sir.
through the ritual that I
Yeah.
know how to.
I mean, yes, but it's not going to sound in any way,
But it's going to be different. It'll give
yeah,
it.
yeah.
As per our initial conversation, it will give a different perspective. It's all about perspective.
Ezra.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a weird ask right now.
Okay.
Can I talk to you in the hall real quick?
Sure.
Okay.
Wow, I've started something.
No.
Talk amongst your-
I think you might have just given away the pants, my guy.
Oh no!
But it's not. You know what? No, it's not about the pants. There's more. He is transcending pants.
You know what? Sometimes you just gotta go from one thing to another. Well, that's
I'm curious. Well, he's always excited, so that doesn't say
he's
too
a very animated kind of person.
So you're ready to up your Cthulhu mythos?
You know what? My sanity was getting dangerously close to full.
Yeah, I can't have that.
Not a bit.
Well, technically, if you get some more Cthulhu mythos, you can get it. You can get it full.
Yeah, you know that's a fair point. Get it up to the level that I'm allowed to get it to, because my sanity is currently at 79. I'm at 4 above where I started.
Nice. No,
Charlie's gotten more sane on this train ride so far.
same, but just a smidge. Gotta
Yeah,
be
crawl.
less. You know what? As long as you're not.
You know what? The shoes are almost as good.
No, it's the whole. It's all of it.
It's the
of it.
ensemble.
The ensemble, yeah.
It's not.
Well, and today's pants reveal is not the pants.
no.
It's partially the pants.
It is a little bit of the pants,
I mean, people are gonna be excited to see the
Please be
pants,
the-
but there's
please be
so
pants.
much
but it's more the socks.
Yeah, the socks are pretty good too.
And we're gonna just toddle on past that.
Well, and the underwear.
Not to force the point.
What?
What? Assuming they're amazing.
So he starts explaining to you. Do either of you have Cthulhu mythos?
No.
No.
Okay.
I don't either.
I know. Make me occult rolls.
Do I? I do not have that.
Okay.
What, a
well,
what roll?
so he starts.
I mean, I'll roll it.
Sure, yeah, you got
the
a puncher's
base.
chance. Okay.
I'm
Although I did roll a 66, which is fun.
Oh, that is fun.
I rolled a 44, which is also fun.
In Warhammer, those are both fumbles.
Yes,
So
in Delta
rerolls
Green,
for
those are
both of
also
those?
fumbles. What?
I'm offering rerolls for both of those.
I have a 5 in
Yeah?
occult.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take
You know
it.
what?
No, he
Screw
wants
it.
the fumble.
Screw it, let's do it.
I want something to happen.
Thanks.
Nope.
That's not a crit fumble. Oh
All right.
well.
So he, for about 10 minutes, like, you think that you are in very stark terms laying out the exact. And,
I'm
and
not
like,
crazy.
no, well.
I know this doesn't make sense because it barely makes sense
All right,
to me.
so
and
you're
it
aware-
changes as I do it.
So he keeps prefacing everything with, look, I know this doesn't make sense. And then it doesn't make sense. And it's like, you know, he's like, and depending on where you are, they change. It's like latitude and longitude, but not. And there's just a whole thing going on here. And neither of you are really grokking it. And you can tell that
See,
they
you
are.
can think about it like being in this way and it functions like this, but it actually doesn't do any of that.
Right, because if it were to do that, you'd need to have.
But then it would
gotten a-
all be chronological.
What
That- and it's
exactly do you need us to do? Because I didn't understand. more
Yes,
than
so,
about
and so
5
that
words.
leads us to what I need help with.
Right.
Making sense of this.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to be of any help with that because I didn't understand a word that you said. I understood that there were words.
Yes.
And I understood each word individually, most of them.
Yes, and I pulled up the papers. That's what I've got so far. There are.
I did not understand any of those words.
And here
Yes.
comes the manifesto of like scribbled like.
Now this is going to make less sense.
You know, I've seen things like that right before people blow up buildings.
See, what I did was I took the things that can't be quantified and I broke them into smaller things so that they stop moving.
Well, generally, to get those things to stop moving, you have to sacrifice a lodestone or some sort of like small ant.
Being serious?
What?
Are you? Is that serious? I'll do it.
What the shit are you on about?
I thought everybody.
No.
No, are you being serious? What do we need? A lodestone.
I don't know what.
What do you?
Well, there are certain stones that hold up arches and particularly
You're making less sense
charged
than I do.
locations. Thresholds. It's a doorway thing.
All right, start from the beginning and try to make a little more sense than he did. Please. For what remains of my
From
sanity.
what I understand in my travels, there are particular items in the world that can tend to hold on to transitional powers. I don't know. Lodestones. They hold up arches. And then I just like kind of look frustrated.
Where would we get? Are you? Is this a metaphorical lodestone or
No, an actual stone.
a stone?
The more ancient, the better.
So do we need to go and pull a stone out of like a ruin or something?
Rob
I'm
a
being
museum?
I'm being dead serious. Like, what do we need to go get?
Yeah.
And, blood helps. Generally.
That's what I used for the train.
Okay, well,
Not
already
it.
did that.
It's just a little.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm listening. We're taking.
I don't know what I'm talking. I don't know what I'm talking about.
So we get an ancient stone. No, it sounds like you do.
I don't.
Reggie, why are you being so defensive about
I'm not being defensive.
That's very defensive.
Reggie goes back to the whiskey.
I go back to the whiskey.
I'm not questioning what you're saying. I'm questioning how we do this.
We get a lodestone from a significant place of psychic energies, generally a place of concentrated intention, like a church or something like that.
I've got the shaving.
It's true.
What is it?
Would that be
I
enough?
cured them. It's got powers.
did not.
Generally, in my experience, you need an entire stone, but whatever. I'm
It's a starting point. Well, we'll look for another one. I'm just saying this is. Because I don't know where in Italy we're gonna get one of those.
Well, there is a giant church right next door. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the giant church that took 600 years to build.
Oh, is that one of the ones that they're rebuilding? Because there might just be stones laying around.
No, but it needs to be the pinnacle stone of an arch that holds the arch up, and the people going through.
Oh, the keystone.
Keystone. What did I say? I don't know what.
You said lodestone, and they might be the different words for the
Whatever.
same thing.
It's been a while since we've robbed a church.
You're being very petulant today. Did you get enough sleep?
No, I did. I got as much sleep as you did.
Yes, and I'm not being a petulant child right now.
And you all got to see Blackjack die, so you should be feeling great.
We didn't see. We saw him dead.
Yeah, no, I held his little body and then helped figure out who killed him.
Oh, poor Blackjack.
Poor thing. Just because you didn't like him.
No one liked him.
I liked
Henri didn't like him.
I liked him.
I liked him.
Why?
He
No.
was adorable.
It's true.
He was very cute.
You know who I didn't like
A
were
little
those
annoying, but you know, my
weird
kid sensor.
angel people who were so into you and not me at all.
You know how I felt about that.
Yes, uncomfortable, and that wasn't nice of them.
It was awkward.
Consent's important.
You know, that sounds like a good note to take us to break, if that's okay with everybody.
I love that.
We have to apparently rob a church.
Yeah, well, that's when we come back. And, you know,
I'm
just
so
to deal with
uncomfortable
this
with
whole
this.
time and space thing, we'll be back as soon as one person can use 4 bathrooms. Hello, internet friends. Welcome back, podcast listeners. Welcome to episode part 2, whatever number this is.
The next.
And we are playing Call of Cthulhu. Our players are in Milan, and apparently they're going to rob the beautiful historical Duomo.
Well, we have a couple of different options, right?
Yeah.
So
There's the spa.
there's the spa.
There's always a spa.
Now there's I think we should go to the spa tomorrow before the thing. We could also find one of these stones in different places. There's no time limit on getting this together, right?
Well, I'm worried that her arm being disconnected could be
Part of her
affecting
illness.
her health. Yeah.
Well, there's that.
Hopefully she'll be fine. But
Well, I mean,
There's also the general malaise of Milan.
I mean, the
It's a
other
good episode title.
it really is. My other question is that I don't truck in this fantastical stuff.
Yes, neither do I.
well, you all did
Press
it.
X to doubt.
It's like what's that game, LA
Hollywood
Noir,
one, yeah.
and you're like looking at my face, and I'm like,
Yes, that's exactly where that came from. Press X to doubt.
I was terrible at that game.
just like stares at Ray
course.
for a second.
I mean, yeah, based off of everything that you told me about last night and solving the murder of a adorable talking dream cat.
Adorable.
Adorable.
I knew nothing about that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But I do, if you don't mind, before we started, Tiana asked an excellent question. Why are we in Milan? And just to remind the players, as I did before this, there is supposedly a piece of the simulacrum here in Milan. You have an art dealer's name who might be able to give you more information. And I think you knew that it was brought here by Napoleon's men.
Maybe.
Or it was sold to an art dealer. Maybe that's what it is.
I remember because I went to I went to an auction house and they had some information, but
Yeah.
like no, they
Very little.
yeah. But we do believe we know that the piece was sold. This contact would be the person who would tell us. I don't care about Napoleon's men.
that's fair.
And how long are we in town?
Until we're done.
Yeah, until we find the piece
Okay, so there's
Till
no.
Erna's healed.
and rob
you
a
know?
church.
Well, but that's my question. This is something woo woo that the Frenchmen did, right?
With the arm.
This
With
no,
the
her
arm.
arm.
Yes.
Right.
Something woo woo. Yes.
I don't truck in these terms. I'm confident that that's the wrong term, but that's what I'm using.
Okay. Her arm has been woo wooed. Yes.
Yes. I'm trying to say.
Did she have
anything
hysteria?
Trying to say, oh god, trying to say anything around y'all with a straight face is just the most difficult thing.
Tee hee.
Yeah, you told me about blackjack.
Straight face.
So adorable.
Very adorable.
He will be missed.
Not by you.
So I guess what I'm saying is that there's a time limit for the opera opening, and
I mean, assuming it's going to open
if it's going to open,
with the Aida missing.
Doesn't the show go on?
with an understudy.
Is it on opening night?
Oh,
What's a good thing everyone's looking for her?
I mean-
there's only one diva.
I mean, the show will always go on.
What? Erna is our top priority. The simulacrum is our secondary priority.
But what if getting the other piece of the simulacrum that's here will help with the first problem? Because like the whole point of the simulacrum, the reason why the Frenchman wants it is for power.
You think we can use it instead of a part of a church that we steal?
Maybe.
But the Frenchman didn't even want the arm. He wanted the scroll.
Well,
You think we can use the scroll?
I'm sure we can use the scroll if Erna was here, but she,
I mean, if we could read it, like that was
Well,
part
we
of
can
the problem, wasn't it?
read it. We just can't understand it.
oh, great.
That's the whole point of reading is to understand something.
Rudolph, even I know that.
Wow. Low blow.
Even me, Reginald,
I can't tell which of you that was supposed to insult
who
me.
is my name.
I know.
I don't know either. It was.
Lots of owns going on here. What I'm saying is, if we take the time to focus in on trying to get this piece of the simulacrum, maybe we can use that to counter what the Frenchman's doing, because he's really powerful from what I understand, right?
He won't die.
He can be banished, though, by Christ.
With Christ's love, all is possible. Did I mention I'm a super Christian guy too?
Did I mention I've had no truck with religion since I was about 10?
At that point, the
You've never
bells
banished
of the
someone
Duomo ring out. It's 2 p.m.
Well, yeah, let's look up.
With the bells, can I do a spot hidden to see if it affects like anything? Like
Sure. Yeah, make a spot hidden roll.
this is all very
Oh, like the Malays and those.
yeah. That if the bells have anything to
Sure.
Wow, it's a spot hidden check.
My spot hidden is 71, and I rolled a 17.
Very nice. Make me a pow roll. Pow, pow, pow roll.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you not only do you notice, but you feel the ringing of the bell and the vibration that seems to go out, and people are literally doing that on the street, just like
Like it's a
remembering.
momentary
Yeah,
reprieve.
yeah. And unfortunately, only 2 bells ring.
Did you all feel that?
Feel what? Did we?
Yeah, my head's hurting.
It was like the clouds parted for a moment. It was like I'd gone under a waterfall.
Did we feel that?
Nope.
Huh.
No,
And
it's just you.
was the
It was the
bill?
bells.
Something old.
It was like sanctuary.
Tintinabulation.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who has the bells of Notre Dame running through my head.
Different one, but anyway,
So you think we need the bell?
I have no idea. I'm just saying. Yes, Rudolph. We're supposed to steal a stone and the bells
just the bell.
and the arm,
1,000-pound bell.
or get it on the train.
We do the magic at the bell.
What magic?
A helpless gesture.
We summon the train at the bell, load the bell onto the
train.
train, then take the train here.
You take the train,
And take-
do
when
the
we have
thing,
the
you
bell
take the
here, and
thing
then
into
we-
the place, and then the place.
I
into-
don't know what.
I don't know why she swallowed the body. I have to.
4 hours of taking this seriously. You all need 4 hours of.
We are the problem, Rudolph, is that we are taking it seriously. You're just not making any sense.
It's been 2 hours now.
Okay, I'm gonna call that art dealer
Yeah, let's
or telegram or whatever.
Let's see what we can do.
You've got the
about finding
address,
that.
so you can. It's not far from here.
Okay.
You get the address. The concierge gives you a little map, gives you the directions. Here is a map of Milan for the players.
Ooh.
Your hotel is number 3. The Duomo is number 4. La Scala is number 5. So your hotel kind of looks out at La Scala.
I actually don't understand.
Great. This will just be for us.
It's all just a matter of perspective, anyways.
It's you in locations and Erna and time.
Oh no, I'm the same with time. Time isn't real, and where you are is based on your perspective.
If you're sending a telegram,
No, you're
We're gonna go. Apparently, we
you're
have the
just
address,
going.
so let's just go.
yeah.
Let's go.
It's Marchesi and Sons. Why is it always Sons? I don't know, but I think the last one was Sons as well.
because of the patriarchy.
Yeah, that's right. Darn it.
Yeah, it's never and daughters.
Daughters and
And you've done business with you. The name, you may have bought something from them before. You're not sure, but you come in and it's a small gallery space, and there's a man in short sleeves who is like moving stuff around, and he says, buonasera.
Oh, hello. I'm
Oh,
afraid I
English,
don't-
okay.
Yes, please.
Hello, I'm Raimondo Marchesi.
Oh, yes, I was given your name by such and such.
Oh,
Who's it?
how's the business in Paris?
Oh, as I recall, they had some fantastic pieces. I didn't talk too much about the business, but more the art side of it.
How can I help you, Signore?
A couple of things. First and foremost, we're looking for a piece of a sculpture that we believe may have come through here. The set of our how do you say it?
Sedecar simulacrum.
Simulacrum.
It would have made its way this direction around Napoleon's time. So it's been a hot minute.
Oh, so it's quite old. I can look. I can do some research. We don't get a lot of named statuary.
And there's a
So
good
it's a
chance,
fragment,
There's
you
a
said.
good chance that it wouldn't have been named that. It might have
Would
just
have been a piece of a figure.
We believe the torso.
Huh. Okay.
Even more so.
So just a torso. In the 1800s, Sedecar Simulacrum. Yeah, that name doesn't ring a bell. But if you give me maybe till tomorrow, I can do some research.
Oh, of course.
That would be wonderful. We can give him the information of the hotel to telegraph us.
We're being put up by Katerina Caballero.
Oh
Yes, it's no big deal.
no! But how sad that I have tickets to opening night, and
you?
the voice will not be there. It is tragic.
Well, everyone's looking for her, right?
Yes.
Are you?
Someone's going to find her eventually.
I mean, I'm not a policeman, but I know that many people are looking for her. The authorities are doing their job, I'm sure. But, I mean, what a loss.
It's such a tragedy. We were fortunate enough to meet her on the train and hear a snippet of the glory of her singing.
I have never heard her sing, and this moment is all I want. And now it is taken.
Well, hopefully not. Hopefully she'll be found in time.
Yes, there is always hope. There is
Exactly.
always hope. That is good to remember. Yes.
Would you say that if she was found, you would be able to focus on finding the statue better, perhaps? Or
I don't see how that would correlate.
No? Oh.
I mean,
I don't. My English is only so. I don't understand.
That's fair.
It's
that's
all
fair.
right. He only just makes sense to people who English is their native language.
Yes.
See,
But I'll look, and you give him the address. I will send you a wire.
Thank you.
and I also have 2 pieces that I'm looking for buyers for.
Oh, I'd be very interested to see them.
Yes.
And you describe the pieces.
Yeah, I'll describe them.
Yeah, I'm very interested. That sounds like something that I could move.
Okay.
We will discuss.
what's the skill for lying?
Depends.
Yeah, it depends on how you're going to do it.
Persuade could work?
Yeah, persuade is usually what it is.
Okay.
But if you're either trying to conceal that you're lying, it can be psychology, or it can be a social skill. If you're trying to lie about something you know a lot about, then it can be like a technical skill or something where you're just trying to like blather your way through something.
Oh, yeah, fast talk would be good.
Fast talk also excellent for that. Yep.
Right on.
So yeah, he'll you're welcome to look around, but he's going to get back to work.
I don't have much money left.
Oh, you don't. Okay.
They're tied up in these statues that I'm going to sell, and then I'm going to repay you with.
Did he just use a coin?
He did just use a coin.
Everything's fine.
All right, that's fine.
Everything's fine.
So by this time, it's about 4:00.
What? The
No.
statues are the investment. That
Yes,
was
no,
it's the
that's
investment.
fine,
Selling
fine,
them
yes,
at a
no.
profit, then I give
No,
you
I lent you
your
the money.
cut of the
Yes,
profit.
Of course.
No, you didn't lend it to me. You invested it.
I invested. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Charlie's just wandering through the pieces that are on display, bored while they're arguing.
Remember, kids, Kickstarter is not a store.
I'm calm. I'm very calm.
It's like a little kid wandering while their parents are arguing.
Yeah.
I have $3,000 to my name. It's fine. $2,997 to my name.
the guy will also say like if I do find something, we did give. I know that La Scala buys a number of pieces of statuary. They buy the cheap stuff to use as props. I don't know. Maybe I'll look. Maybe that's where it went. But so long ago, it's very hard to trace.
Take your time.
Yeah.
Yes, perhaps a museum or something.
It's possible. It's possible.
Start.
Does this piece have any sort of distinguishing marks or something that would make it easily identifiable?
I mean, I've seen the arm, so I would assume it would be the same pattern of itself within itself, if that's what it was.
Are we able to,
this
like,
is me saying...
like sketch out the swirls and stuff that was...
Sure, you draw a picture of an arm made up of little tiny arms, and the guy's like...
Well, I don't think I would say that. I would just say the artist did a strange thing where they did impressions of the thing on it within each other, overlapping. So you might find notes, I don't know how this would look, of bodies within bodies marked upon it.
I might, yeah. I would,
It would be very distinctive.
I would remember that had I seen it. I've not seen that, no. Yeah. But I'll look.
Thank you.
For a body made of bodies.
No, not of. Just repeating. So, like, if I was to draw an arm and then draw another arm on it, and within that draw another arm, it would be something repetitive.
Oh.
It's easy to...
Do you know of any places that that may have discarded church, like if a church broke? Renovations. We're looking for like pieces of a perhaps like a doorway from a church for aesthetic reasons.
I mean, usually we try to, I'm no stonemason, but usually if a church is being repaired, they try and keep as much of the original stone as they can.
Of course.
And if there is a piece of a church that is broken, if it's of any significance, usually it goes back to the church and they keep it. There is, for instance, at the Duomo, there is an exhibit in the basement that has various artifacts and pieces from the history of the Duomo.
Interesting.
And Charlie sees his whole life flash before his eyes.
Interesting. Thank you.
He's down by the sacrament where the bodies, were buried.
Of course it is. That sounds creepy as hell.
Well, I'm gonna go look for a model train track.
What are our other objectives?
I mean,
finding the arm.
well, we know where the arm is.
No, sorry. Finding the torso.
Yeah, finding the torso.
Finding the piece.
Spa
Tomorrow.
And maybe try and help figure out where the singer disappeared to.
where would we even...
Well, so you have the name of the police inspector. So you could ask the police, which I'm sure would be...
I'm sure that'll go over exactly like a lead balloon.
Hello, we're English people that would like to help you find your missing opera star.
Yeah.
Just convince them you're a psychic. And
Yeah, the best that we could do is be like, yeah, we met her on the Orient Express, and here's the last time that we saw her. But
now there's a place where bribery could probably do some good. You could...
I only have 3,000.
no, you only have 2,997.
You could check, maybe La Scala has some information. There was a guy's name in the article from La Scala, Toscanini.
Yeah, let's go there.
Toscanini.
Because we were waiting on the torso. We think the torso may help or not.
With this situation, so we can't really do much else.
You could also case the Duomo.
Yeah, we certainly...
I want to get the model train track so I can actually use the train.
There's a hobby store on the way, so you
Yeah.
buy some that's the right gauge.
Yeah, and like a suitcase to put it in.
Yeah, that's no problem.
I love that our luggage has the Doom Train as part of it.
We always had the Doom Train.
But now you've got
we
you've
have
got
a-
accessories.
Now we have a usable Doom Train.
And I can imagine that like the lid of the suitcase has like the foam so that you can put the Doom Train in without it rattling around, and then it like comes down.
You know what
with,
I
like,
would love to do is figure out how to just open up the suitcase so that the track
You're
just
right, it
folds
flows out.
Great.
You can like lift up a part of the Doom Trains and the phone in there, man.
Yeah.
And then
From Galoob.
Call Eugene. It sounds like the kind of thing.
Yeah, this would be an engineering project for you. Yeah. And then I could put my kids in there and they could go for rides.
If only there were people still alive who had this interest and could work on this sort of project.
Boy, are we glad they're all dead.
Didn't we tell you we found a crazy guy who you killed?
Trapped.
Yeah, he's trapped in this dream realm because of the things you've done.
That would imply killed too.
You killed him.
Yeah.
As you wait for any sort of any sign of guilt, and there's none. No psychology roll needed.
I tried.
No brains.
Just blank, like,
Yeah. So
I feel like you're getting to a point.
When am I ever getting to a point?
Wow.
How many
When you're
people?
talking about the spa.
How many people were in that gala?
14?
It's not much of a gala.
Yeah, they're a pretty pathetic bunch.
don't have to worry about them anymore.
And that warranted them being sentenced to the Dreamlands.
Death.
Yeah, I think he's more correct.
Noted.
Warranted.
I mean, Butters.
Butters.
Yeah.
I mean, you had a personal beef with Butters, which sounds like the beginnings of an excellent meal.
and they did all vote
Maybe not
him.
the personal part.
They did all vote him as being president of the gala. So there's that.
A death
You
sentence.
are
A death
you
sentence.
are reaching real hard. You want to stretch before you do that reach.
When there
do
were
you mean?
clearly better choices.
Oh, there's yeah. I mean, look, we're not. You know, humanity
love
was
that you
not
were-
diminished here. Let's just be honest.
I think I understand now why the Frenchman respects you so much.
Because I banished him with the power of Christ.
Because
Hallelujah.
you cold-heartedly were just fine with sentencing 14 people to
No,
death.
he didn't even notice that.
That was a Tuesday.
God.
As you are walking back, right at 4:30, you are walking in front of the Duomo, which is beautiful, and you both feel it. The bell rings, and you're just like, oh.
That is so interesting. Why do we suddenly feel a reprieve from this stifling?
It is magic. We have to go
Gotta look at the bell.
look at the bell.
Here is a shot of the Duomo.
Oh,
my
it's
God.
so pretty.
Amazing.
Can you show the cameras?
Stunning.
Probably not.
Yeah, show that camera. Block them. I'm fine with that.
I mean, and it might not be. I mean, any bell might work because I mean, this is a holy place.
it's a holy place, and these are old bells. Like, I get the feeling that whatever's going on here is fairly recent, right? Because at least within the last 5 to 10 years,
At least.
What are you talking about?
he's been here within the
been
last
here.
5 to 10 years.
Been here too.
You both definitely there are definitely stones around. I mean, on the ground. You don't know. I mean, how would you discern a keystone?
Keystones actually have a
wedge.
fairly distinctive shape
Okay.
because they have to fit at the top of the
So
arch.
make me a spot hidden roll.
We are using
All
all
of
of
us
our
are-
coins.
Yeah, everybody
Until we
can try.
find this.
Like, what are you doing? We're looking for keystones.
Locked.
I made a regular success.
Hard success.
Okay.
Oh yeah, baby.
all the-
21 out of 71.
All right. So all of the stones that are out here are like wall stones. They're like taking down part of a wall and putting a new one up.
None of these
No-
are going to work.
I mean, are you?
But I
sure?
mean, you
They're all-
definitely
they're all
see,
holy.
especially inside, where the vaulted ceiling clearly has stones that are like that.
Are there any like archways being reconstructed where they're
You'd have to. I mean, you can't really. You'd have to go inside to see what work is going on inside.
How possible is that?
Oh, very. It's open.
yeah.
This is a functioning church.
It's an open working church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we do it?
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, you go in, and it's very quiet in that weird way that all churches are. even though there's like 1,000 people in there.
Is
the
the Malays in here
It's
as well?
weirdly
No,
hushed in those sorts of places.
Yeah, it feels normal. There's not the Malays. There are probably 50 people praying in pews, lighting candles. There is there's an altar boy cleaning the altar. And there is a little woman in a kiosk as you come in, and she's selling like postcards of the Duomo.
Excuse me. Do you speak English?
See?
Oh, is that
I think that means yes.
okay? I wanted to ask.
See?
Outside, it seems very sad.
See?
Okay.
You gonna buy a postcard?
Yes, I'll buy a postcard. I give her a
2,990.
It's $1 for it.
990.
Are we doing cents?
99 cents.
Are we
No. Yeah, you buy
Give
a
her a
postcard.
nickel. I get a postcard.
Yeah, it's a lovely picture. It's like a hand drawing, but like an artistic hand drawing of the Duomo.
I look for a priest or
Yeah, you'll find there is a priest. His name is
Soon to be forgotten.
yes,
priestly.
yes, Father Angelico.
Oh, that one might stick.
Father, I wanted to ask. It seems as if outside of this church, Milan is under some sort of spell, or is this something
so
you
true.
have noticed?
He like reacts with real emotion, and he says, "You must be a kind and gentle soul to notice
I would like to think so.
this town. We are far from the one true God. More people worship at La Scala than worship here at the Duomo.
And why is that?
Because of the construction?
No, because they have left the church. They are not godly. These modern people, they don't care.
But
their
it seems
souls.
as if that the lightness is returned when they enter this space.
This is a house of the Lord.
Yes.
Here,
When did this?
all of your sins, all of your troubles may be taken from you with the simple act of confession.
Don't give
I'm gonna
us.
go in a-
Don't give us that.
My son, may I take your confession?
Oh, yes.
All right, he'll take you. He'll take you into the thing, and he.
I was.
How long has it been since your last confession? Wait, are you Catholic?
Not Catholic, no.
So
but,
then you've never.
I
Only
see more of a
Catholics confess.
Calvinist.
So I'm not allowed to?
No, you
I can still
can.
confess,
You
yeah.
can, but you've never. I mean, well, maybe
I
you
could
confess,
have.
But it's. I mean, Catholics think it's
Catholic.
weird, especially back then. It's kind of weird when non-Catholic. You're going to get a lot of like, well, if you follow the real church.
Jesus got my back.
This Luther guy, I don't know.
Look, you want me to confess or not?
Yes.
All right, here's how many.
Do
You have to start with "Bless me, Father, for I have sinned."
Oh, yeah, sorry, let me
He's going to be praying for about 30 minutes after this.
Minimum.
And the priest walks out going,
Anyway, what I was asking is,
His poker face is
feel
terrible for a priest.
so unburdened.
that's great.
I mean, in fairness, this was above his pay grade.
yeah.
Once he mentioned dooming 14 people to a purgatory through a train.
And I feel like by proxy, by extension, I feel like, there's a lot of ripple effects.
Yeah.
A lot of lives are,
But yes, you feel great.
yeah.
And you gain a sanity.
Oh,
That's how it
fun.
works.
I mean, only if you believe.
Father,
do.
when did this straying from God begin? Was it recently?
Protestant Reformation?
What I'm speaking of is the grayness and the overall dreariness outside of this church.
It's been 6-7 years. It's gotten worse.
Yes. I feel and I know what you're going to say, but I feel a lightness when the bells are rung. Is there any way to view the bells? They
But yeah, you
connect?
can climb the bell tower. It is about 320 steps, I think. But you can go up, and you have a beautiful view of Milan.
Haven't had a workout in a minute.
Well, if we're gonna do the spa tomorrow, like
Yes,
do
get
the
humors
exercise today,
moving.
and then
Yes.
yeah.
You are all entirely too enthusiastic about sport.
And we have a very interesting the sacristy under the church. We have exhibits of the history of the Duomo.
Maybe we can
love
check
that.
that out first.
Why don't we
before
go
get
down
very
before we
sweaty.
dive
Yeah.
Something crashes in the back, and like everybody goes like, and there is an old man who is like very embarrassed, reaching down and picking up the pieces of a jar that he dropped. Everybody make me a spot hidden roll.
How much skin does he have?
The normal amount?
That's an interesting question.
You have to ask.
Would
these sorts
anyone
of,
second to re-roll for me?
Go for it.
Yeah,
I'll second for both of you.
Oh,
we were
sure.
told to spend
I'm
these
just
things.
Where
seeing how
in the
embarrassed he
money?
looks.
Do you want to re-roll?
Why?
So you can fumble.
Because we were told to use these.
Did I make one of these earlier, or did I specifically not? I feel like I should keep the trend going if I didn't.
I don't. All right, so he is scooping up like dead bugs. He's just very quickly, and he's like,
Father, do you know that man?
no, he is a child of God. Many
Thank you.
sheep come to find the shepherd.
Thank you for your help. And I go over to help the old man.
Okay, as you get there, he is just scooping everything up, and out of his jacket, a little head peeks out.
What the what?
And there is some sort of lizard that's just like,
You spotted it.
I did.
and it's like, and then it like turns this way and it's looking at you, and it's like,
Excuse me, sir.
see?
Your lizard is licking at me.
Oh, Antonio. Mi scusi.
Do you speak English? Can I help you with anything?
No, no,
No.
no,
No help.
no. Scusi. And he like takes one of the bugs
yeah.
and he holds it out, and a tongue out of his jacket goes whoosh.
This is charming. This is delightful.
Anytime a little animal comes out,
Yeah.
Or as I like to call it, 6 hit points.
Sure.
is his name Rusty?
No, it's Antonio.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
But he is like super embarrassed and flustered, and he has picked up all the pieces, and he's and he's heading out.
You're missing the history. There's history below and bells above.
Let's go have a look at the history.
That's another good episode title.
History below, bells above.
Yeah. So you go
The
down.
bells above.
Bells.
It is
I got it.
notably chillier downstairs as you descend. And this is, you see the catacombs, the places where the bodies would have, the skeletons would have been along the side. And you go through a couple passages, and it opens up, and there's a little room with one light bulb hanging down, and there are a bunch of statues like gargoyles that were from the church. One of the original bells is there. The bell is from, what is it, 1587, I think it is. I think it's 1587.
We need to know.
Super important. Oh no, sorry. It's from 1487.
Ooh, that's even
That's
Yeah, even
older.
more energy condensed.
You're absolutely
Are
fascinating.
you allowed to go up and just like do a little
Sure.
just to get
there?
the
Yeah. No. Unlike today, there are no like "please don't touch this" signs. You know, there's
I just want to see if the resonance is similar.
no, because it's sitting on the ground.
I lick it.
Oh no, that's just it. No, no,
it doesn't
no,
taste
no.
good.
I don't lick it.
No.
That's archaeology. You
Yeah.
you touch the bone to your
Find
tongue to
rocks,
see if
taste
it's
them.
bone.
You do the little. That's how you do it. You don't just go to a bell and lick.
I
Come
prefer
on.
tasting spoons.
You know,
Do they have any of those here?
No.
They've got the gelato, the bells.
Everybody make me a luck roll.
But I keep using it.
Well,
That sounds like a personal problem. Hard success.
2 successes. You needed 3.
Y'all.
There are no capstones here.
All right.
Or keystones, or whatever we're calling them.
Yeah.
Keystones, yeah.
Yeah.
Should I? Well.
And
well.
the results have been given.
Yeah.
We were. I mean, I think we
I
realized
don't.
that
You
what
can't
we
really. I don't
need
do
to
re-rolls
steal
on
is the
luck
bell.
rolls. That's not how luck works.
That's
We've
true.
done rerolls on luck rolls.
All right.
In this moment,
Yeah.
we don't.
Yeah.
But you spend an interesting half an hour.
Is there anything about the bells that we can, the bell there that we can notice?
Well, so the tiny little piece of cardboard that has like the information tells you that the bell was blessed by the Pope in 1487.
Ooh.
And
Old blessing.
and that all of the because the Duomo is such a special place, all of the every subsequent bell was also blessed by the Pope.
That's a lot of time to let it age.
Nick's like, we just need a Pope.
Let's get one pope. How hard is it to get one pope?
We need.
So Ezra, I think I would like to. I think I would like to put my hand on the bell,
Okay.
and I'd like to close my eyes. And
Are you gonna flesh train it?
I'm gonna try and flesh train.
Don't flesh train a holy.
I want to
relic.
turn the bell into a flesh train.
All right.
No. Yeah. Well, not necessarily.
You're not getting saved if you do that.
I wanna get a.
As long as he confesses.
I want to
Even
get
I
a.
think there's limits.
You doing okay?
Yep.
You okay? I want to get
I
like.
have sat normal for too long.
Yeah. This game is not passing the butt test.
I want to get some sort of like otherworldly reading on it somehow. Like get a vibe check on the bell.
Make me a power roll.
Get some sort of like info off of it using. Yeah.
All right. So he spent you both see him come up to the bell, touch it like Spock touching the Horta, and close his eyes.
We all know that reference.
You should. Damn kids.
It's Star Wars Day, not Star Trek Day.
Every day is Star Trek Day.
Ezra, I don't say this lightly. I got hard.
That's the wrong. That is.
Yeah. Man, this would never happen if Puya was still alive.
Alive? What?
What did you do to them?
The show didn't go well.
Too many broken legs.
Critics were harsh.
Damn, it's only day 2.
Yeah, hangings. It was
Wow.
God.
it was tough. Everybody's a critic.
Can we get back to me being hard, please?
No.
Wait, I really
we were
prefer
trying
not
to draw
to.
attention away from that.
I really prefer not to.
We don't have that
You
guy.
know. And then now you've killed Ezra.
So, you, well, with that success,
What can you tell me about the bell?
the bell is, it feels like this bell is always vibrating a little bit. And is warm to your touch. But like that kind of warm that is like cookies and sitting next to the fire. Not like, I put my hand on the oven.
Or Hellflame.
Or, yeah.
Okay.
It is warm in almost every sense. And you feel really good.
Pardon me.
Gesundheit. Yeah, that's the vibe you get off this bell.
So I guess as we leave,
Are you Catholic? And are you faithful?
I am definitely not Catholic.
Okay.
I think if anything, we are performatively like
Yeah.
Lutheran or
Yeah.
something.
Okay. Yeah, then that's what you get.
Okay. I want to be very aware of the difference between the feeling of the bell and in the church with what happens when we walk outside.
Yeah, no, it's marked.
Yeah.
Like, and actually, you all notice that as soon as you leave the threshold of the church, just sort of a little oppressive weight, almost like the gravity increases.
Can we just live in the church while we're here? Because this sucks.
Sanctuary.
Esmeralda.
I have had like 4 different Notre Dame songs running through my head in the last hour.
I bet Milan hates that.
I'm sure.
We've got a church too. He's very nice.
Yeah, well, Victor Hugo didn't write about it, so sucks to suck.
He's a French.
He said
Talk to the Medicis.
the people worship at the opera house?
Yes.
More? Okay.
I'm pretty sure that was a culture war comment.
Yes.
No, that's fair. But so
Are we gonna go up and check out the bells as
I
they're
thought
hanging?
I thought before we left the church.
that's.
I mean, very often you go out and to go up.
Oh, okay.
No, this time there's a stairway in the church that, and then you start doing the square stairs all the way up. And these,
suck.
like,
Before we go up the stairs, I do take off my tearaway tuxedo pants, and I've got tiny tuxedo
Running
shorts on. Yeah.
I don't think that that's true.
yeah, please don't wear shorts in the church. They frown on. But you're
get
going
my
up,
work on.
and you are very conscious of there not being a rail on these
Yeah, I'm sticking close.
rickety wood stairs that are a little too close together for your liking because people used to be shorter.
Oh, well, Charlie being short actually comes in handy here.
I almost there was a tower in Ghent that I almost fell in because the stairs were like so close together and I was stepping my normal step going down. It was weird. But so yeah, there is just on your left side is the void.
I feel like somebody's going to get sued soon.
There's a thing that's called like the call of the void or something like that, where you just look at it, where you look down a thing and you're,
No idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't.
the voice in the back of your brain says jump.
Oh, totally.
I've never experienced.
No, my
heard of
voice
anything like that.
My voice very bluntly says that like I'm against the wall.
Yeah. Rudy is Rudy's like walking like this.
He's got an arm and he's like,
Dun, 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 dun,
We did that. There's a church in Denmark that you go around, and the last bit is you climb on the outside all the way up this spire, and I've never seen this before. Rachel noped. Like when we got up there, because there's like a rail that comes up to your hip, and then there's
Very convenient.
300 feet down.
Very convenient for falling over.
Yeah. And Rachel was just like, I don't want to be up here, because I was like, oh, let's take pictures. She's like, nope.
yeah. If I don't have a very good reason, it's like I see no reason to go any further.
So we get up to the bell.
Yeah. You are, and I mean, so you are inside the tower, but when you come up to where the bells are, there's a small there's balcony on each side, and you can walk around the outside, have a stunning view of Milan, and it is about 5 minutes until these bells ring, and you're not sure.
Shit.
Yeah,
We're gonna
you're
be
not.
right next to them while they ring. Cool. We're gonna be deafened.
Yeah.
We're gonna die.
We might.
We might die.
I do want to do a little for one of these is like plink it if I can.
Yeah, you plink it, and a rich, deep. It's higher because it's not the clacker hitting.
Yeah.
So it's a higher pitch, but it rings, and it's like the sound echoes
And it gives us that same kind of calming.
a little.
I'd like to put my hand on it and see
Yeah.
if I can get a similar
It feels
vibe.
very similar.
Okay. Well,
I think this is better than a keystone.
you want to steal the bell?
I'm just saying I think it's better.
What if we brought the?
The thing
No.
here.
No, because it's about the transitional nature of a doorway, not the bell feeding
again,
that.
it's where something is a matter of perspective.
So do you think that a bell, if you like look at it a different direction, is a door? Like when is a door not a door?
No, but if
when it's ajar.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. There's the little plaque here tells you that this bell, it tells you that there are actually 4 bells around here that of various sizes. This is the largest. This bell is called Nuovo Antonio, New Tony. And the bell you saw downstairs was Alto Antonio, Old Tony.
I don't think they need Old Tony anymore. How long did it take us to read that?
Let's just take Tony off their hands.
Because I'm.
Would you like to be downstairs before the bell
like to-
rings?
Well, not necessarily like
We
downstairs,
like to call
but
it the
not
tower where it's going
not
to
right
reverb.
here.
Yeah. Well,
Because here's the thing. After climbing those stairs, I'm not hauling it down.
I don't know what an acoustics roll would be, but you figure it might be better to be up here where there's outlets.
Yeah.
Instead of in a small enclosed space where the sound is going all the way down.
Maybe the natural world roll?
Yeah, you sure make that natural world roll.
Okay.
I roll acoustics.
I got it.
Yeah, okay. Well, check it off. And, and
I
yeah,
rolled a 10 out of 10.
yeah, being up here is probably safer on your ears than being in the tower itself as you're going down.
Okay.
Because there are no windows as you're going down. It is enclosed, so the sound has nowhere to go. But
I don't think we should go down.
and that's to help it reverberate more inside the cathedral.
I mean, I know with my legs, I'm not making it down in time.
Charlie's just going to sit down and put his hands over his ears to wait for it to start.
Yeah, and I'll take out my pocket watch so I know when it's going to start.
So this is going to be 5 o'clock. So there'll be 5 rings.
Jesus.
Does it do like a carillon or carry-along?
Nope. There's no.
Carillon.
Yeah, there's
Carillon.
no extra stuff. This is just
the 5 bells?
Just the 5 bells. Only on Sunday do they have, and they have. So these bells are now automated, basically,
Yeah.
where just it's on a timer. And there's this super cool system of like clockwork thing that just like is this spinning thing. There was one in Ghent, and it's almost like the numbers, and it goes click, 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 and that means bing, bing. It like knows how much to ring.
Science is amazing.
It's really cool. And 5 just titanic blasts. They don't actually let you get that close to bells anymore.
For very good reason.
Yeah, no,
As we're rubbing our hands,
Yeah.
This is all over it. No.
Tasting it.
but you're very glad your hands are over your ears, but the whole tower rumbles and kind of moves a little with each of these blasts. But after 5, you feel great.
I feel great.
My bones are vibrating.
But in a good way.
Like a pleasant way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you're a tuning fork.
Yeah, that.
Good vibrations.
Okay. let's
No.
head down.
Let's go to the beach, boys. Okay, we go back down.
You people get mad at me. I get Thomas going, "Rrr." He's here making Kokomo references.
Listen.
Making what? Anyway. I have word from the control booth.
This just in.
This just in. We have
Bite me.
We have 2 coins from Duke Fleeg for the players.
Nice. Always great to hear.
All hail the great Duke.
Yes.
But we still haven't made any accounting rolls.
Man.
And one from
Oh, that was going in.
and one from Purple Kelpie for you.
Purple Kelpie. Thank you so
Just
much.
drop it in.
Do we know Purple Kelpie? I don't remember that
I
name.
feel like we've seen that name before.
Well, thank you,
But
Purple
apparently
Kelpie.
it was for blaming the Medici.
Ah, there we go. The Medicis, they've got their hands in everything.
Yes.
But if you're gonna have a Kelpie, you want to have the purple one.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, because the red one is a fire Kelpie, and that's just a whole weird mixed
Steam
message.
burns.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
Steam burns.
And the purple Kelpie, that's just kind of it's like a grape Kelpie. It's a good flavor.
What
Everyone
flavors
knows-
of grape are you eating?
Everyone knows blue is the best flavor.
Because grape candy is kind of disgusting.
I like grape jelly beans. I like.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway.
I don't like. Yeah, I like grape candy.
I go down the.
Yeah, you guys go back down. As you go down, everybody make me a spot hidden roll.
Oh, hey, you got it.
No. Oh.
Why do I keep rolling 88?
Huh.
All right, you two both notice.
I think mine's hard success as well.
You just need a regular success here. You two both notice that little chameleon just kind of from a pew goes
Antonio?
and looks at you.
That
What is that?
oh, that lizard.
The lizard's not like it drops back down below the pew.
What?
There's a chameleon. It was in the man's jacket. He's looking at us. I feel like it's important because it's been brought to my attention.
I'll walk over
I mean,
to the...
a cat may look at a king. I guess a chameleon can look at a rich American.
Thank you for saying I'm rich.
And I meandered over. Is
Yeah,
it
you
like
don't
in
see.
the-
You don't see a chameleon.
Look underneath.
You do not see a.
Did it blend
Do you
in?
see? Oh, I don't know if I know about.
Right, I'm out.
No, I'm just looking around to see if.
It's like wood paneled now.
Yes.
There's no sign.
How about the little man?
No, there's no sign of the man.
What? Where did he go?
On the floor, I'm looking around.
If you look around, you see the lizard skitter out the door out into
Go.
Milan.
I want to find
he's
out
escaped.
about. Antonio is very cool.
All right, fine.
Let out the door. There's no way we're gonna.
Listen, at this point,
You think he's trying to lead us to a?
if
keystone?
anything auspicious happens, I feel like we need to track it down.
Are lizards suspicious?
I mean, it's a lizard in a church.
It's a lizard in a church.
A lizard in a church.
That's all I needed to
Great.
hear.
I am
You're doing great.
terrified.
You're doing great.
Yeah. Keep it up.
I don't get this many quotes ever.
It has come to our attention multiple
We miss you,
times
Puya.
that this.
Yeah, it's only when Pooja's not here. I started it. Don't even with me.
I think we need to follow it. We follow the lizard.
Fine, we'll follow the lizard.
Walking
Oh,
towards the
lizard.
door and peeking out.
So how are you
Hopefully
going to
we-
follow a 6-inch long chameleon through the streets of Milan?
With a plot.
Badly.
All right.
I'm relying on peripheral vision to notice movement.
Okay. It turns out it's remarkably easy because this lizard wants to be followed. It's like it stops, looks back, and then.
All right, well,
See? Am I right?
I didn't say you were wrong.
God sent us this lizard.
God sent us this. Jesus Christ himself.
That's what I said.
Jesus Christ, super lizard.
The Holy Ghost came down and said, "Boo, lizard, boo."
Now you're being insulting.
Don't know what you're talking about.
And it looks back and then. And it is
lead us to
leading
a
you.
bistro.
It is leading you
Or
like.
an opera singer.
It is leading you far afield. You are now like outside of kind of the middle of town.
Wonder why
You've been going for like 30 minutes following this lizard.
Good lord.
And after the stairs?
Yes, no, I'm getting exhausted. I could use
Yeah.
And after
Refreshing.
another 30 minutes, it's getting
Oh,
dark.
how committed are we to this lizard?
Very.
And
Antonio, where are you taking us?
you're in a warehouse district.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, my knees.
All right.
And the lizard goes into a warehouse.
I'll try the door.
Couldn't
Is it
he have,
open?
like, flagged a cab?
Oh, is the door open?
The door is unlocked.
Yeah, I'll knock first.
Okay, there's no response.
Turn the handle, push it open.
It was an invitation.
You gotta check first.
You gotta check
There
first.
was
It is,
What I'm
it is
saying
polite to knock first.
is that I feel fine about it because the lizard let us in.
hour.
Antonio was very clear.
It was, but the lizard's not Antonio. Wait, what are you?
Yes, the lizard's name is Antonio.
What's the name of his person?
He only spoke Italian. He wouldn't tell me. But I heard him address the lizard.
We say as we step into the warehouse.
It is black. It is dark. You notice that
Antonio.
on the warehouse it says F. Conti.
Yeah, I don't.
How do you spell that?
F. Period. Conti. C-O-N-T-I.
I'm calling out like, hello? We're looking for a lizard? Hello?
How dark out is it? Is any light coming in from the open door?
So it is it's 6 o'clock and it's January. So I mean, luckily you're starting to get into southern climes, but it's still, there's a nip in the air. Because Milan is still kind of in the mountains. It's just coming out of the mountains. And it is dark.
Lights, lanterns, candles.
There's a street lamp down the street.
I'm not pulling that out.
I must
You've
have
got a lighter. Yeah, sure.
I'll do a lighter.
Okay. You
Antonio, where are you?
light a lighter and a shot rings out.
Whoa!
You have been shot.
Oh my god! Okay.
Well,
You take Oh, 8 points of damage.
Am I dead?
How many hit points do you have?
11.
So no, but you are not happy. So a shot rings out. Reggie goes down and drops the lighter. The lights go out, and you hear someone say, "Get them!" Actually, you hear someone say something in Italian.
Yeah.
They're thugs. They don't speak English.
I will.
We're gonna go into initiatives.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm on the ground. Oh!
That's correct.
Oh!
70s.
65. I'm gonna immediately duck down, get as low as I can, and I want to.
Make me a. You've been in some fights.
Oh, yes. This is not my first time being shot at.
Let's
which
call
is
this.
terrible.
Make me a. Let's call it a fight brawl roll.
Okay. Interesting.
It's really just a fight roll, but you know.
That's 93, which is not a fumble.
Fantastic.
Can I?
Yes, please.
Oh, go for it.
No, wait.
For accounting.
Oh, that is very good. That is a 3 critical success.
All right.
I think you need to use another one.
The.
No.
Get it.
You can only use one per roll.
So I'll give you this. You are currently backlit by the door, so you're a very easy target in the dark.
Okay.
But, you know, you either have to be in or out to close the door.
Right.
And right now you're all in, including one of you writhing on the ground.
Oh!
Which
Yeah.
he's very easy to find through sonar.
Yeah.
They'll draw their attention for it.
Sean! Why would you do this to me?
I want to drop down low and try to drag Reggie out so
All
we can
right.
close the door.
Make me a strength roll. What's your
Body.
size? You're going to oppose this with your size.
55.
My
So-
size is 50.
So roll your size, roll your strength.
Do not flat cap this.
53.
9.
All right, yeah, you have no problem.
Adrenaline kicks in and Charlie.
Charlie, what are you
grabs
doing? It
Yeah.
hurts. Ouch! Ouch! Ow, I've been shot,
I'm
Charlie.
aware. I'd like to not get shot.
Charlie, before
I'd like you to not get shot
me.
again.
All right, that was 60s, 50s.
Yeah, 50s.
All right.
They shot me in the. I don't know.
You got shot like in the left shoulder.
My left shoulder,
Ooh, all
Charlie.
sorts of horrible things.
That's
can
my
go wrong
favorite
there.
shoulder.
So they're both out?
Yeah.
I would like to be out as well and close the door.
Yeah, you close the door. You hear yelling in Italian.
My right shoulder's close second, but my left shoulder.
Your legs are fine. And
All right.
Ow!
Make me a con roll, Reggie.
This guy about to pass out. That was so close to a fumble. That hurts me.
All right.
It's a 95 out of 55.
do we want to
Do we?
have a different roll than that?
I'd kind of love that.
We need to run.
Look, if it's gonna fumble, we might as well.
Paul, don't lie. So that's a success. All right.
Thank you to our wonderful patrons and
Yeah.
viewers for
Then-
saving our bacon.
I apologize for no account rolls being made.
Gone to La Scala. You could have been making account rolls all day. So you don't pass out, and you don't have to check the major wound box on your character sheet. But you are in a very bad way. Like, you have lost some blood. You are a little woozy. You're not running
I
anywhere.
need a drink.
What you need
He's
is a
getting
doctor.
run dragged.
Yeah, okay,
somewhere.
Yeah, I will come.
Yeah, you're
assist
both
with
on either
that.
side of him.
I will take the wounded side because I don't
appreciate
care.
Ouch, ouch, ouchie, ouchie, ow, 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 ouchie, ouch, 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 ouch,
They're
ouch, ouch,
chasing
I'm
us
gonna
with
reach up
guns.
and cover his mouth with my other hand.
All right. So you're about you're about, I don't know, 50 feet down the street where you hear the door open.
Yeah, we're not stopping.
Yeah. And another shot rings out and misses badly. Oh, actually, you hear a
That was a fumble.
and somebody swears in Italian.
It's a certain international flavor.
Do I stop at that sound?
Do I stop? I would.
I mean, I've been absolved of all the other people that I've killed. So,
Is there only one?
Fresh
of them?
slate is what you're
yeah, that's what, yeah.
I mean,
Slate.
that is a good question if there's only one.
Well, you have to make a decision very quickly. So we are still in initiative. So that was their initiative. 65. What are
I'm
you doing?
gonna keep moving,
Okay.
like hanging onto the back of Reggie's pants with his
I
arm
am
over my
not
shoulder.
moving
I
willingly.
will turn around to look, but I will not get us killed.
Okay. So yeah, apparently maybe there only was one of them, but you quickly lose the sound of somebody chasing you.
We should probably have him checked at the hospital.
We've got a friend at the hospital.
See, let's. Oh God, that's. Yeah, how do we explain? Come up, Reggie. You need to come up with a lie. Hunting accident.
Somebody.
Big accident. He got chained.
You still have your.
Yep. No, I'm confident that we have lost them.
We're still moving along.
All right, you can. Ew, stop licking me.
He asked me a question. I can't lie like this. I've been shot and bleeding everywhere. It's ruining my night tuxedo.
If I feel like we're far enough away that
You feel like you can slow down a little.
Okay, I want to like stop and like check for at least try to stop the bleeding a little bit with
All right,
first
make
aid.
a first aid roll. Please fumble this.
I'd love to.
The trick is to
What?
stick your thumb in there to plug up the bleeding.
Fan favorite
No
Reggie.
luck. That's a hard success.
All right, so you get 3 hit points back.
You're
I'll give you the
welcome.
maximum.
What do you do to help me?
I think that Charlie like sits him down and is like, all right. I know I give you a lot of shit, but you need to like focus on me and just breathe. I'm going to have a look. I have seen gun wounds before. I have dealt with this kind of thing before. It's going to be okay.
What are you using to wrap the wound?
I think that Charlie would chuck off his vest and like tear strips
No,
off of
but
it.
your good vest. The other ones are garbage.
I can. Thanks. I can get more vests
Okay.
and start like
You'll
wrapping
just get
it.
bad ones.
And start wrapping really hard. Yep.
But the bullet's still in there, I think. I don't know.
Right now, we have to stop the bleeding, or the bullet in your flesh is going to be the least of our problems.
Okay.
So we're gonna stop the bleeding. You have to use pressure.
Oh, don't.
Yep, it's gonna suck, and I'm really sorry.
Please, Charlie, don't.
But if we can stop the bleeding, we can get you to the hospital to get properly taken care of.
Can I have some cocaine about this?
I can't say no to you.
Please.
You know what would really help a bleeding situation? Speeding up someone's heartbeat.
No. Cocaine, like it's actually used for like
coagulates?
restricting blood flow.
Okay, well there you go. I didn't
That's
know
like
that.
ear surgery was done because you do some cocaine and all of it wouldn't bleed as much.
Clump up.
Then they figured out leeches, which is way better.
Do you have any leeches on you?
No, just some cocaine.
Guess I'll have to do cocaine about it.
Make me another con roll.
Okay.
As it is applied to your gums.
No.
Let's see.
Is it applied to his wound?
Nice.
Are you putting it in his bleeding wound?
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
69.
This is
So wait,
nice, but also
you're putting cocaine directly into his bloodstream.
Yes, do it.
That's how it
Do it.
works.
Give
You
it to
want
me.
it directly in the
I need
bloodstream.
it.
I
It's
don't.
cocaine, Ezra. You don't even know
I
what we're
need it-
talking about.
I need it fast. I need to do it fast.
You're gonna feel good real soon.
Yeah, you're running now. You're like jogging. You're
Come on,
outrunning
guys,
these two.
let's go. They're gonna try and kill us.
He
like they tried
jostled
to
me
kill
when I
you.
was.
How strong is that? Is that concentrate?
I take
the
you both by the
shit?
back of
I
your
tried to
shirts
do
and I just like
A
start.
little.
We're going. Like,
Yep. Ow!
And yeah, you are you going back to the hotel? Are you
Absolutely
going to the
not.
hospital?
We're going to a hospital.
All right, you have the address of the hospital.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Sorry, man.
Look at this, ending an episode with you right where Puya is.
Yay!
Am I a genius? I don't know.
This was all planned out.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
We're like, we drew lots to see which one of us was going to be dumb and go to the hospital.
let's find Dr. Daniel
I can't believe-
Antonio.
Let's find another doctor.
Let's.
Alessandro.
There's a freaking lizard going, follow me. And you're like, okay, little lizard.
It was a Jesus lizard.
It's the universe telling us where to go.
Jesus lizard.
It's the universe.
Yeah.
You gotta listen to the
I
universe.
think Jesus lizard is the name of our next episode.
Did anybody?
Milan Malaise is much better, and you know it.
It is like Jesus Lizard. That's cute, but it's not. It has no substance.
So what follows is a nightmarish traipse through the dark streets of Milan as you are worried that every noise you hear is somebody coming to shoot you.
No, every noise we hear is him.
We're going.
Yeah, he has stopped crying.
I'm worried about a crash that's going to happen, and that we have to
2
carry
seconds.
him the rest of the way, or
His breathing is definitely a little labored.
I need to get shot more often.
oh, that's not the takeaway. You don't.
I've never felt more alive.
Don't have to. Sorry. You don't have to get. You don't.
Do it again.
But put cocaine on your thumb first.
You do not have to get shot to do cocaine.
I kiss you on the mouth.
You do not have to get shot to do cocaine. Kids, we're teaching you the important lessons here. So you make it to the front of the hospital.
I'm fine. Why are we here?
By the time you get to the hospital, it's like 9 o'clock at night.
Get the bullet out.
I'm gonna shake him.
right.
I'm gonna shake him off of his death grip on the back of my lapel.
Oh, sorry,
He
Johnny.
is fast. He's now. So now you're sort of in that kind of you're saying every third word, and you're just sort of.
Every third word.
All right.
What are we gonna say? Hunting accident.
Third word.
Dumb tourist wandered into a bad area and got shot at.
Mugged.
There we go.
So you come in
Because
and
he's rich.
immediately people are just oh, and they
yes,
start
help,
raising the
please.
alarm as
I
there's
have
a very bloody.
$3,000.
No, just. This is
All of that money is going to be going to medical bills at this point.
This is why you got mugged. Stop saying that.
Sorry.
That's quite a lead-in. Yeah, the world is moving very slowly right now. Everyone's
All right, honey.
and they get him on a gurney, and they're taking him to a room, and they have to find somebody that speaks English for on the night crew,
Oh, on the night crew.
and they find a nurse,
Oh, thank goodness.
and her name is Victoria, and
Hello.
what has happened? The doctor asked, and she says, "What has happened to this man?"
Mugger shot him.
Victoria, I have $3,000.
Because he's wandering around saying stupid shit like that.
Yeah, he might have been drinking beforehand.
Do you want to get dinner after this?
Roll persuade. He did lead with $3,000.
Yeah,
hard success.
All right, with the 3 hours, she's like, "Well,
Hard success.
I've done worse.
Victoria, $3,000.
That's a nice dinner."
God.
So
dinner.
where was he shot?
My shoulder.
Yes.
No, what part of town? Where?
We don't remember exactly when it happened. We ran.
We were a little lost.
And you don't know who shot him.
We were
No.
following a Jesus lizard.
He's clearly delirious. Can you please help him?
Victoria,
What is wrong with your eyes?
Can you
You're
give him something to
beautiful.
shut him up?
The doctor is like, the doctor gives you a shot and you pass out.
Oh, thank God. All right.
We must inform the authorities.
Ah, well, you have to do that.
Yeah. I mean, we were pretty lost. I couldn't.
It was dark out.
It was dark. I mean, best I can tell you was there were warehouses around.
Well, this is the doctor says that he should be fine, but that shoulder needs to be immobilized.
Good luck.
You're out. Shut up.
It's in my sleep.
From the future, the Beach Boys are sending hell to us.
Oh, as they do.
Who played the drums on that song?
Oh, come on, Ezra.
John Stamos.
Of course it was John State. What are you talking about?
When the Beach Boys drummer died, John Stamos took over.
This random bit of trivia brought to you by the derailed train.
Choo choo.
I'm a season ticket holder. I'm the conductor.
Yes, you
Yes.
are.
I am the train. Ezra is here.
Now let's talk about 70s pro wrestling. And that's why Buzz Sawyer was called Mad Dog.
Iron Sheik. That's all I got.
That's kind of 80s, but yeah, that'll work.
Now we're down 2.
Ezra, you shot me. You shot me. What do you mean?
You followed a lizard that was like,
You gave us a lizard to follow.
Gave us a lizard to follow. If a lizard,
I thought you were dumb, not stupid.
Well,
I am both.
That is your first mistake.
Don't put it in a church.
If I knew it was
like
this easy to lead you into ambushes.
It was in a sleazy bar.
How
we
did
would
you
have thought
not
twice
know
about
this?
but it was in a good church. That was a godly lizard.
Yeah.
That was a godly.
We're like, is that
apparently not, because he got you shot.
is that lizard smoking weed in that seedy bar? Let's not.
Hey, Rudy. Now that Reggie is safely ensconced and is going to be probably operated on, why don't we go get some dinner and some goddamn sleep?
Yes.
All right, by the time you leave, it's like
Wait. The authorities.
If they come and talk to, like, we can leave our information.
Yeah.
If they want to come talk to us.
No, she suggests that you in the morning you can.
Oh, okay.
Like, we're not running away from
You're like, well, we have a
this.
spa date. Yeah.
I didn't know if they called them and.
No, you both are heading back to the hotel.
Yes.
Jumpy at every shadow at this point,
Yeah.
frankly.
You take a cab.
Yeah.
So you, by the time you get home, the Duomo is ringing 12, and you kind of feel a little better.
I'm too tired to feel better.
Yeah.
And then you hear Caterina Cavallaro singing the aria from Ida that she sang on the train. You hear her voice echoing around town, and you see, like, even though it's midnight, you see windows opening, and people are going, Cavallaro! And, like, people start running down to the street and, like, just kind of going, over here? No! Over here? Where? They're, like, running around trying to find where this voice is coming from.
And with the acoustics in this town, that must be nearly impossible.
You could both make listen rolls.
She's up at the bells. Do I say
Can you make that climb again?
Are you making a spot hidden instead of a roll?
What kind of role am I?
This is listen.
listen?
I did a listen and I got a critical
But if you want to
success.
look up there, you could make a spot hidden roll instead.
I rolled piss poor either way.
So you made the listen?
I got a critical success. I got 11 out of 61.
Not where she was going to be, but I love that idea. It sounds like it's coming from the Duomo.
I'll grab Rudy's shoulder and point up.
I mean, that's where I was looking.
You're working on like an hour's sleep now.
No, I was about to say I got like maybe 3 hours total, and I'm like, I'm already looking there. I'm like,
She's
I
up
don't
there.
see-
She's up there. I can hear her.
Well, I don't see her.
I can hear her.
Well, then why are you making me look? I am so tired. And my legs are killing me. I should do some cocaine about it.
If you want to go sleep, you can. I'm gonna go find her.
No, cocaine will not help me sleep.
I was not suggesting that it was.
I'm sorry, I'm a little... Okay, yeah.
I can tell.
Okay.
Are you gonna come with me to go find her, or?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, let's go. And
All
we'll
right.
take off in that
So
direction.
you go. You find a side
behind you.
You find a side door that you can open. The main doors are closed.
Yeah.
And the cathedral is dark. Mm-hmm. But you can hear the voice coming down from that tower.
Okay.
No problem.
Start climbing the tower.
Yeah.
All right.
Keeping very close to that wall.
Okay. Both of you make me luck rolls.
Gonna die.
No, I'm just gonna fail a luck roll. Or I'll get
That is
an
not
11.
what she's singing.
I didn't make it. It wasn't a
You
fumble,
can
but-
hard success it. I did that.
Okay, you're very good.
can.
Okay, so you failed the luck roll. You made it. Okay. Make me a dex roll.
Okay. 50.
No
right,
problem.
Success.
There, you step on a step and it goes, but it doesn't fall through. But it's enough to make you not want to take these steps in the dark quickly.
Yeah, my adrenaline just kicks up. There's like, okay.
See, you run out of that after a certain point. That's where I'm
Adrenaline?
at. Yeah. And if you're just like, oh, I almost died.
It is a bit of a high-pitched gasp of surprise.
So
You should use your phone flashlight.
You know, if it weren't like 100 years too early for that.
Oh,
So the aria starts for a third time. Neither of you are musicians?
No.
Okay.
I have fine arts.
Make me a fine arts roll.
I probably took 2 years of piano.
That sounds correct.
All right. Yeah.
Do you want to
Somebody's
reroll
singing.
it? We still have.
Sure, I have a chance.
We are rapidly
don't
approaching
even-
9:30, and I'd love to try.
I don't
and spin on
even
these
need to
bits.
take apart my
I rolled worse.
coaster
Cool.
yet.
There we go. Yeah, somebody's singing.
Well, we knew that much.
And about halfway up, the singing stops, and you hear a noise that kind of sounds like grating stone.
I love that.
Okay.
I hate that.
So the only light that is coming in is a little bit of moonlight through the top. And both of you make me listen rolls.
I'm gonna make one too.
Yeah.
You're
You
included.
hear the Beach
May I?
Boys.
Oh.
I assume someone is seconding this.
No.
Yeah, go for it.
Thank
I'm not
you.
gonna make it. Do you actually have a chance?
Sure. I have a 61 and listen.
Oh, good. I have a 20, so I'm not rolling after that.
But no, I didn't make it that
Okay,
time either.
everything's fine.
I put a lot into the
We
senses.
know better than everything's fine.
Yeah, of course.
What? Okay, let's see.
When
The dice decide.
when his brain has to whir that fast.
Okay, both of you make me a luck roll,
Oh no.
We went over this already.
and then we're gonna make a contested strength roll.
I got a hard success on luck.
Regular, if they're.
Okay, so it is dark, but you hear that weird grating stone sound again,
yeah.
and
I know what gargoyles sound like,
you
Ezra.
would swear that coming out of the wall is that little lizard pushing you into the chasm. Make a strength roll.
Against a little lizard?
Yeah, you've got a very good chance here.
No, I don't. My strength's not that good.
Evil lizard.
Evil lizard.
Antonio.
My
the demon
a
lizard.
hard success.
All right, so
I grab the lizard and throw it in the chasm.
you,
Yeah!
100%, you got a hard success. You grab the lizard.
It's a judo move.
Somehow, you feel like you pull it out of the wall, and then you just throw it down, and you hear about 2 seconds later, smack, and then
Damn it!
Demon lizard.
And when I say damn it, it echoes.
yeah, it does echo.
Damn.
Sorry, Jesus.
and you know, you're like, the fact that you like almost touched the void is still living with you here.
No, I remember. That was on the train. Well, that was at the station.
It happens a lot to us.
What a void.
I've seen worse abysses than this.
Yeah.
Write it down.
Gotta
Booch
go
is
with it.
missing out tonight. We got
She really is.
close out the wazoo.
Pooja, yeah. Irma has seen,
The inside of her eyelids.
yeah, far
Is
more
abyss
intimate
the
with
plural
endless
of
voids.
A business?
Yes?
Abyssi, I'm sorry.
Sigh.
Is that like Abishai?
I have a feeling Alondra's correcting our grammar in there.
Oh yeah, always.
What do you call it? What do you call a group of abysses?
Avoid.
Yeah, that's right. Avoid abysses, which you want to avoid. So that's fine.
It's true.
Avoid the noid. So yeah, you finally make it down to solid ground, and you're very happy about that.
Oh, we're not continuing up?
To see her.
I mean,
So
think the lizard
now
could have
it's
been singing?
now it's Rudy's turn to let out a very high pitched ah. But then you hear more than see Rudy go ha, and you hear a way down there.
and then you hear the loud, God
Damn it! Yeah.
And then
going through everything.
Sorry, Jesus.
What happened?
That little bastard lizard tried to get me.
You know what? After what we've gone through today, I entirely believe you.
Very faintly down below, you hear a voice go, hello?
Fuck.
Hey,
So no more singing.
we heard the singing from up here.
Okay?
Oh boy.
Oh, you're not the one from before. Well, I'm gonna finish. Be down in a bit.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go up to the top.
Yeah, but we're almost there.
Yeah.
It feels like.
You go up to the top and you find the sheet music to the song. Part of it is blown away,
Oh, crap.
but some of it
grab
is
the
still
rest
here.
of it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You find the sheet music to the aria from Ida that Caballero sang on the thing. Don't know why she would need the sheet music.
As a reminder.
She did not use sheet music on the train. She sang perfectly from memory.
Because this was that little.
Shut up.
This was that little bastard lizard.
The lizard was singing.
The lizard was singing.
The lizard was singing.
You're unconscious. Go
Yeah,
away.
be unconscious.
He's having dreams about lizards singing.
Honk shoe, honk shoe.
How does a lizard sing?
How does a lizard jump out of a wall?
Fair point.
Don Bluth Animation would like a word.
Rockadoodle.
Okay, let's bring the sheet music down and
Pray we don't fall along the way.
Talk to the night watchman.
talk to the night watchman.
Yeah.
There's a guy with a. So now there's a light down there. There's a
That's
lantern.
nice.
Oh, good.
And there's like a guy in a nightcap and a gown kind of looking up, like,
English?
Buongiorno?
English?
No parle anglais.
I'll just hold up the sheet music. Up there.
Did you hear the singing? Opera.
Opera, la scala, la scala.
Did you hear
Aida.
singing?
Aida, la scala.
Oh, God damn it. And I don't.
Duomo, no opera,
Let's go.
la scala,
Good night.
opera.
Good night.
And he's like,
And just walk
yeah,
away.
he's very confused, but
Yeah.
he's like, they were looking for opera here?
Oh, we got sheet music.
Well,
I don't
they
know
were
how
going
you
to sing
put it
opera
together.
here? Go to La Scala, that's where opera
But
is.
he heard the singing.
Everyone heard her
Everyone heard the
singing.
singing.
Yeah, but you don't know where it is. You guys made a hard success.
I made a critical success.
Yeah, that's like you've got
Ezra,
you've got
I would
directional
argue
hearing.
that the population of Milan, there's a good chance that many people made a hard success.
Not with the Malays.
Beat you to death with
Not with the Malays.
I'm feeling bratty tonight,
You
y'all. I don't know what's going on.
You
I don't
come
know what
out,
got
and there
into
are
me.
still people like milling about.
Milaning about.
Milaning about.
I'm
There you go.
sorry. I don't know.
And they are like, they're kind of all, you know, they're definitely talking about Cavallaro.
Yeah. Where's that lizard? I know that little bastard.
Oh, was there a mark on the ground?
You were too busy having comically.
I heard it skitter.
Yeah, he did hear it skitter
If
away.
you do not,
No blood trail or anything?
you don't.
The lizard is like
No, it's
limping
skittered.
away.
It's skitter.
Its tail fell off. We can grow a new one.
If you're not like a smear from that drop, you're not natural.
Yeah, you're
I'm not
Yeah.
looking for.
You're a rabbit.
Yeah.
All right.
Cat.
Cat rabbit. Cat rabbit lizard.
Cabot.
Whatever.
It's a cabot lizard.
No, just a cabot.
Charlie's gonna go back to the hotel, see if there's any food available at all, and try to get some sleep.
It's Milan. There is always food available.
Wonderful. Then he's going to eat something because
they'll-
we haven't eaten since lunch.
They send you up some beautiful carbonara.
I'm not staying conscious for that.
Rudy passes out. You
Charlie will stuff
you carbo
himself.
load for a marathon you'll never run.
I've been up and down
ran.
those
Yeah,
stairs.
already
I've been
ran.
down those stairs twice today and hauled this guy's ass out of the fire.
Make me a spot hidden roll.
And I hauled yours.
While conscious or unconscious?
Surprise me.
98.
So you stagger up to the room, and you like go out on the balcony just to get a little air while she is.
So a lizard can
while
throw me
Charlie.
off?
Well, you don't go out all the way out.
Yeah.
You're staying away from the walls. And while Charlie is ordering pasta or something, who can eat at a time like this when there's sleep to be done? You just sort of look around, and that picture, that mural that was advertising Aida, when you look at it now, the woman looking back is terrified, and the man approaching is like has this threatening gait, which is not how it looked the first time you saw it.
Well, it's all a matter of perspective.
and that's why I'm not asking you to make a sanity roll.
That's the real name of this episode, A Matter of Perspective.
And for like the 47th time tonight, Rudy just shrugs and then flops down in bed.
Yeah, at this point, there's no guarantees he's not hallucinating. He'll look at it tomorrow and see what it looks like, but tonight...
All right. Rudy passes out and is sleeping very quickly. You have a very nice meal. And the guy who brings it up is super excited about, we heard the voice.
I did too.
Oh, it was beautiful.
It was stunning.
Is she back? Have they found her?
I don't know.
He prayed. I hope they have.
I hope that they have too.
From her mouth to God's ears.
Indeed, that was stunning. No, but especially with the acoustics of this town, like.
Yes, but enjoy.
Thank you very much.
And I think that's where we're going to call it.
And Charlie's just stuffing his face before collapsing.
The camera like pulls out across Milan as you're just stuffing pasta in your face, and out on the balcony is a little lizard like.
Just a little lizard that snaps
Little
its face.
murder, not a Jesus lizard. This is a murder lizard.
See, now I'm picturing the God, what is his name? Pavel, Pascal, something like that from Tangled, the little chameleon.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is the thing with like the eyes that go, this thing has the eyes that go all the different directions.
I'm just hearing the dun, dun, dun.
Pablo Pascal.
I could have gotten him. Damn your paranoia. No, he wasn't going to be there. But the best part is the lizard is actually in the game.
Are you serious?
The lizard is actually in the game, but it's not like a murder lizard. It's just this guy has a lizard.
But you turned it into a murder lizard. Because you have to corrupt all the
Hold that.
things.
Hold that for Last Call of Cthulhu.
Fine.
Are we even going to do Last Call if they've already seen the shorts? I mean, come on.
They
didn't
see the best part.
Yeah.
Okay.
They didn't even see the best part.
Why buy the cow when you get the milk for free?
You know what? You get a little taste of the milk to persuade you to buy the cow.
There you go. Wait.
Listen, I'm wearing a lot more than just bottom half clothing today. Everyone,
You're also wearing upper half clothing.
I'm wearing upper half clothing, but I've got multiple
I've been dressing
parts.
you with my eyes this whole time.
Why change from what is usual?
Thank you all so much for joining us this very evening.
Don't forget, Patreon friends, that to thank you, I guess to thank you, or to shame you further, or to give you nightmares, we do an after show, Last Call of Cthulhu, which will be on right after this.
See my pants!
It's your turn to make a sand roll.
That's a pretty good title for an after show.
That's a good tagline.
Now you roll sand. So we will be back with that shortly. And if you're not a Patreon, it's kind of worth it just for the after show, because if you think we're unhinged during the show, try us after we're loopy.
Yeah.
I even get serious sometimes.
It's cute when that happens.
Thank you.
But thank you all so much for watching. For the inundation of
we
coins,
only have 5 left.
we've got, Griff, thank you. Kaji, thank you. Puya, thank you. Duke Fleeg, thank you so much for all of the bits.
What about cheesecake fries?
Cheesecake fries, right. I got bits.
And purple kelpie.
And purple kelpie.
right.
And I used 2 bits.
You did.
Kadaji.
I said Kaji.
Oh, sorry.
I probably said it wrong.
Luck. We're all just.
I know. And you used bits too. Mm-hmm. You use fewer bits than I do.
It's true.
Yeah.
And you used a bit?
I used 2 bits.
My God.
I know.
Coins.
It's coins. Okay, don't forget we've got a lot of shows coming up for you. Monday, it is going to be the season finale of Golden Vault. Ooh. Will they find a vault? Is the vault golden, or does it have gold in it?
There's a certain amount of
or both
promises made.
Is the vault gold?
Look, all that matters is there will be butter.
Butters?
No, just butter.
And I'm doing next Saturday's what is going to be here.
There's
I'm going to do arena
next Saturday, because I will be muling a cat across state lines. Dane will be stepping in and playing in an arena, which will be run by one of my favorite D&D GMs. Thomas.
I've never done arena before. I'm
Such
excited.
eye roll.
Oh,
Arena's fun.
Do you like D&D combat?
Wait till you see my shoes.
Accurate.
You know, for anyone else, that would be a non sequitur. But
For him, it's still a non sequitur, and yet,
his shoes are just D20s.
kind of.
I just wear full
Yeah,
T20.
Very painful
I mean,
to walk
there-
on.
Very bad.
There are those massive, like, foam D20s. Just carve
Yeah,
one
you
of
can
those
just
out
carve-
turn
yeah.
into slippers.
Or it's like those stripper heels, but instead of goldfish in them, it's dice.
Done.
I have an idea.
Done. Let's do it.
I would totally.
We have our next business venture.
Yeah, look for the Quest and Chaos store coming soon. Ladies, we've got big and tall sizes.
Platform heels full of D20s. You think the jar's cool? Just wait till you see these shoes.
You thought the deck of inspiration was great. Just wait until you try our shoe of holding.
My head hurts.
You should do some cocaine about it.
Should not.
Boots of randomizers?
Shall
I think
we?
of a name. All right.
We're giving them all of the post show at this point.
Yeah, that's right. Goodbye, Internet.
Bye.